2-minute countdown. You got your notes ready, King?
Yep.
So time you got your notes ready.
I ain't got no notes. It's in my head.
Yeah, me too, man. I knew King had notes over there. He snitched on himself. You see? He over there,
That's all
man.
right.
He done asked AI some shit. All right.
I'm
That's
glad he got
okay.
some notes so he can know what he want to talk about.
He done asked AI. He cheating.
That's okay.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all about knowledge on here. We got the countdown. Y'all already in here. Hit that YouTube, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that like and share button. We'll be starting in 1 more minute. And today we talking about what's that? Uh, reparations in America. Easter talk on Tuesday.
It was two things we was going to talk about.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
topic of this week
that was two things I named. I think reparations and
and
Easter.
why
And who?
God hate Esau.
Oh yeah. I ain't even know you said it like that. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. Nah, that's a more understanding though for the
Hello?
viewers watching. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
that's
going on?
yeah.
Well, yeah, this is for Tuesday, yeah. Why God hate Esau and reparation.
Okay.
All right, okay. I send it to you. All right, we ready to come on in. All right.
Okay.
Let me start it off this time too.
Let's go ahead. We live, baby.
I know
Go
I'm just
ahead.
telling I can't. I mean, cause look, it's something that y'all said some things, and I'm saying on the first show, right? And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah. But now it's starting to be, you know what I'm saying? Marley said it. I think Marley was the first one that was saying it to me. We were talking. But now it's starting to be real big. It's out, it's out. Basically, we were here. A lot of us was here. Yeah, they
Yeah.
took some people from Africa. Because remember in the Bible, we spread out. The Israelites are spread out around the whole world. So they captured us. They took some of us from Africa and brought us over here because we wasn't Africans. But we was over here already on American soil. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
You know what I'm saying? We was the Cherokee Indians, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. So what they did, they went and they masterminded this whole plan because they knew in future time shit would change. So they had to mastermind this big plan, right? The brains, how they thought, right? So listen, they went over Asia, some Asia country, and brought back some foreigners,
That,
put them on the land. Look, bring them over here. Said these are the people that was over here first. Lying like shit. So what they did
mm-hmm.
though, but look. So what they
Add all
did
the
though,
Indians.
the fake Indians, the pretendians. But
Yeah,
look,
there you
so what they
go.
did, right? So they gave them reparations. They gave them reparations though. But in the clause of the reparations, they said, but you gotta. They ain't say you gotta. They said give the freemen part of this money too. You know what the fake Indians did? Fuck them
What?
freemans. Fuck them free.
Hey,
Fuck them black. Fuck them motherfucking real Indians. Fuck no, we ain't giving them none of the money. But now, guess
hello.
where they at right now? This is all true story. Guess what they saying in 2025?
What?
Can y'all please come? They begging the black people, the so-called
They
black
they
Americans. Can y'all
paying
please
people.
come? Listen, can y'all please come in and help us in our whatever they call them little places they at because this shit is a sham.
Impregnate they
They
women.
ain't got they ain't got nothing going on. And guess what else? So some other shit to 2025. They kicking out the fake Indians out the school. This is all facts. The,
Add
the,
all
the,
the
the the
Indians.
ones that they gave this money to, they taking back the grants, y'all. This is true. This is all true. This is going on right now. So
Yeah.
the point I'm trying to say is Marley was 100% correct about the fact that he was like, man, we've been over here. I was like, yeah, we was over here, but they brung way more from Africa. No, they didn't. No, I was wrong. No, they didn't. They brung quite a few from Africa because we was Israelites. They brung us over here, but it was already the black, saying us on this land. But let me tell you something else. How I'm right too, though, Marley. They shipped the Cherokee Indians, the black Indians. They
Yeah.
made them walk all the way to Oklahoma, bro.
Yeah.
You hear me? They made them walk. A lot of them passed away. So what they did, they fake get a fake Cherokee money. but don't get a real Cherokee Indians no money. You feel me?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's what they did. They classified the real Cherokee Indians as Negroes.
Yeah, Negro, nigga, African American now. We
Yeah,
them people,
yeah.
you know.
So the Most High said in the Bible, this was written in the Bible. Everything in the dark must come to the light.
Always do.
I'm passing the mic.
Always do.
Hey, we might have a guest, Whitfield. He's a
Mhm.
Arbor scholar. He comes from a background with church. He didn't preach before. His grandfather owned a church in Baltimore, so he might be coming on. He's very knowledgeable.
That's
And
cool.
I just want to say, welcome to the DMV talk. We here today. We discussing a lot of things. What's on your mind. We speak freely here. There's no anger. We not debating, but we just sharing knowledge. So welcome to DMV Talk on Tuesday, Wake Up Tuesday. The topic of the day is going to be why God hate Esau.
Mm-hmm.
And the other topic is going to be what about reparation? So I like to dig into uh, a little bit
Why
of
you think God hate Esau? Why you think God hate Esau? Remember, we gonna all gonna ask. We gonna all
okay.
answer that question of what we think
All
the
right.
answer is.
Why do you think? All right. So John, why do you think
Okay, I can start it off.
God hate Esau?
All right. Well, I think God hate Esau. Esau is the projectile of all the white races, meaning from France, England, Dutch, British, Europe, all of the so-called Europeans. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Um, why I think he hate Esau because he know what he made Esau to do. Esau was put on earth to do a particular deed. Um, but at the same time, the Most High knew that he was going to do this deed to his own people. But at the same time, the Most High is in control of evil and good, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
You say that again.
the
Repeat
Most
that.
High, he's in control of evil and good. He's in control of all of it. He's the controller of both. Do you agree or not?
Well, I would say this: God had control of all things.
Uh huh.
Meaning, to me, it's no such thing good and evil. What it is duality. You're gonna need some of that left side to help you with the right side, and vice versa. It's the way we think and the way we move and energy that determines uh, if we're a bad seed or a good seed. So I don't want to put saying well God controls. No, one thing He gave us was one thing we have is free will. So we have a choice, and that's what this show is about. Excuse me, trying to let everybody know we have a choice and how to live. Such thing blame the devil and all that, and no, if that's the case, then look in the mirror, they got a devil. Look in the mirror, they got a God. Everything is about a conscious, Christ conscious. That's what Christ means. Conscious, higher conscious. So that's why I agree to disagree a little bit with you that he don't control the good or the bad deed of with self. He's the universe. He put things in place.
Let me
It's up
let
to
me
us.
well let me elaborate more. Okay, this is how you have to see it for that. The Most High, you can't get away with nothing. So, okay, great example. Just because somebody does something to somebody, don't get me wrong. I would cry. If something happened to my children or whatever, I'm gonna cry. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with myself. I'm gonna be questioning God. I'm going to be doing that. That's just that's the nature of a human being. But at the same time, I'm gonna know that he actually allowed that to happen. You know what I'm saying? If I don't really talk like that, but you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be my pain in my mind. I'll be like, oh my goodness. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's how my mind gonna feel. I mean, it's simple as that, because the Most High, he the one keep us safe. He the one keep everything. Great example. I could have been taken away from here so many different times, but the Most High saved me. If that, you know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm saying what I'm saying. If the Most High wants you to pass away at this time, you're going to pass away at that time. If he wants to keep you alive, he's going to keep you alive. This is why I say he's in control of everything, bro. That's what I'm saying that for. I passed the mic.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, but the reality of man and God is God put everything in us to do what we need to do. We got the incarnation of God. That's why in the Bible talks about we the image of him. We ain't the image of him in flesh. So that means we the image of him in spirit. So that's my Father God, my Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. So that means what? That makes me a God. I'm not senior, I'm junior. And that's what we be mixing up. See, everything's been planted out. People in place to do wrong things. Yes. But that don't have a color on it. The last time I know a couple of cars got stolen from me, a white person didn't steal them.
What that mean?
Meaning going back to Esau.
A white person didn't live around your neighborhood.
Let me finish, brother. You can't interrupt me.
Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah. All right. So that goes to saying, why did God hate Esau?
Let's get back on that. Yeah, let's get on that.
It wasn't about color. It wasn't about color. We made it about color.
No, you tell me why God hate Esau.
You tell me, bro, it's the whole fast.
Oh, I don't know why you said we. Why you talking about us? Talking about what God? Why you hate Esau?
We people, and we talking about, we got an audience. So we as people.
Okay.
That's why I said we. So we as people with tendency to look at color. And that is the trick. Because as long as we do that, we will not be able to move individually the way we need to move, because that part of that stench is going to hold us back. Because we got to get past that. The reason God hated Esau, and he loved Jacob, okay? Esau was worldly and Jacob was spiritual. That's it.
Can I cut you off for 1 second?
No, let me finish.
Esau was a baby. Esau was a baby.
Hold up, bro.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. So that man said to me, and what the word said, that's in the word, that Esau was worldly, Jacob was spiritual. That means any race or color, if you worldly, God is going to hate you. That's what that is saying. So we keep getting on this the color thing. Think about it.
That's what you believe it's saying. That's what you believe it's saying.
No,
that ain't what it's saying to me.
I'm talking about what it said. I'm not talking about anything else.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it's saying.
Because I know racism has a big part of stubborning our growth. We can't grow with this with racism. We can't.
How old are you, Hakeem?
Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 60.
You've been growing this whole time with racism. You've been growing. You might pass away and gonna still be racism. You've been growing. We can grow with racism. No, I'm just saying we can grow with racism. So I don't want to confuse the audience saying you can't grow with racism. We've been growing.
Malik in here. What up, Malik?
We've been growing with racism. I don't know what you mean. They can't stop us. It's gonna be racism regardless. We're gonna still grow. So don't say you can't grow with racism. Yes, you can. Because it's gonna be racism when you pass away. We're gonna keep growing, and people gonna keep on. Come on, I got a baby on the way right now. We're gonna keep on growing with racism. Yeah. So let me tell you why I think why the God hate Esau. This is why I think God hate Esau, because he already knew what he put Esau here on earth to do. Esau has made more. He's made more killings on this earth than all the races combined. You put all the races combined, he killed more people on this earth than you put all the races combined killed. Now think
Who,
about that for a second.
All
so
right,
who
you say
did
that.
that?
Hold on, hold on.
Where you
He
get
got a
that
question.
from? Where you
Marley got a question.
get
What you say, Marley?
I want to know who you was talking about for the audience. Who did that?
The race Esau. Esau is the British, the Dutch,
Okay,
the
yeah.
Greeks, the
Okay.
Europeans, the Italians. All of them are Esau. So listen for a second. Esau has committed more murder on this earth than
that?
all the other races combined. That's why
Mm-hmm.
he's considered the devil. That's why. I'm not saying other races ain't evil. That's not what I said. I'm not saying that.
So
But this is why God had Esau.
if we saying the Most High, the most evil, then because ain't nobody commit more murders than God
No, the
Himself.
Most High is not. No, Most High not evil. Then you know the Most High
I'm
not evil.
saying he killed a lot of
No,
people
no,
too.
he not. No, the Most High not evil.
In
No,
the
no,
world.
the Most High.
That's what I'm
Listen.
saying.
The Most High. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. The Most High is in control of everything.
Okay, so he like I think that basically from what y'all talking about East Side, and I think that that's just symbolic to Israel and the people of that time who they was influenced with Edom.
Exactly.
Now
They
you
was
gotta learn. You
into
gotta learn the Bible. You can't just
into the
think off the brain.
natural.
You gotta
No,
know
I'm
what you
not
talk
thinking
about.
this is in the Bible. I know what I'm talking about.
Why you
Actually,
saying you think
Jacob,
then?
because I'm talking about it's symbolic to me what they saying in the Bible. I'm going off what I think what they saying, not
Oh,
basically
okay,
what the
okay,
preacher told y'all that it mean. The preacher
okay,
said it
Right.
okay,
mean this.
okay.
Jacob don't mean that. Jacob represent the whole nation of Israel, and Esau represent the whole nation of Edom. I can't know if I'm saying it right, but
The
I know it's
Edomite.
Edom.
The
Yeah,
Edomite.
Well, that's how you see it.
yeah,
Okay. So you don't think these? So
yeah.
you don't think these are actual people though?
At
So you don't think these are actual people?
No,
That's
what
what you
I'm
saying?
saying is that
that
basically
time.
they was at war and had differences at the time. So in the book, Jacob represents good and Edom represents bad. It lets you know who's written the book.
Jacob had a
Basically,
mother. Her name was Rebecca. Jacob had a mother. So if you just saying Jacob, no, it's a whole story about Jacob. Jacob did. I mean, if you want to look at it like that, that's fine. But it's Jacob had a mother. So my point I'm making is, we both just believe what we want to believe because I never met Jacob. I never met Rebecca. But in the book, Jacob had a mother. So Jacob is not a Jacob. Jacob's name got changed to Israel.
So
I'm
what they
saying
both
to
of them
me,
had a
it's
mother.
symbolic. You believe what they told you. That's why I keep telling you. You
Yeah.
believe what they told you it mean. I'm telling you what I believe that it mean. Can you stop cutting me off when I say what I believe? Because I heard what you believe. I know you believe in Jacob mother and all that. I'm saying I believe they represent two nations. One
All
nation
right.
is considered good and it's based off the people who written this book. Of course they're gonna predict, they're gonna make themselves out to look good. Of course I'm gonna write that we the people of God. They not. They evil. I get it. That's how I look at it. It seems like it's symbolic.
I'm
You
about
know,
to
that's
pass it to you. I'm about to give it to you. I'm gonna say one thing. Now you know what they say. Now this is true, right? People that say they spiritual, they know about holy books. Y'all people
it's called a
people
sum book. It's a sum book. It's not a holy book.
people read different things and then they say, "Oh, I got enough. I'm just spiritual." You have to get something from God to even think you spiritual. All right, back to you, Hakeem.
Man, look,
Mm-hmm.
let me say this. Let me say this. There's a lot to the story. We got to understand
It's a
all
story.
grass from
And
God.
the
One
man
thing I
wrote it.
do know. Would you say, Molly?
So it's a story. We gotta remember that. And man wrote it. We gotta stop talking like
Yeah,
God wrote these things and that is fact. We talking
exactly.
about our beliefs. So if somebody mention their beliefs, let them get it out. And if we hit you out, we
Exactly.
let you get it out. Can't talk
Because
like
yours, nobody's no greater than the other. What
mm-hmm.
this platform is building. It's a building block to get knowledge so people can see. Now, base back on. I see you, Whitfield. I see you, shipping container. That's my man Whitfield.
What up,
He's
D?
spiritual, know the Bible. He preached it. So now let me say this. Not only when I said Esau and Jacob was two in the same womb, just like having the twins. You know, you got a good twin and you got a bad twin. Everybody always say that.
Well, we know what's going on in
Hold on,
2025. They know the bad twin.
keep it
Go
on,
ahead, go
bro.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead. But y'all
All
act
right.
like y'all don't see what's going on right now. Like I
No,
can see if the
no,
world was
that's the
all rainbow
teaching.
and
Hey,
strawberries and
mute
starbursts.
him because you got
Y'all ain't
customers,
y'all like
man.
y'all. God damn, y'all ain't in reality right
Mute
now.
him.
Where y'all live at?
You just came back. The first thing you said, I was wrong, Marley. You taught me something.
You did.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So,
So
And I say
listen
it
and
again.
let me talk something.
No, I ain't.
one of the stuff
That
you
let you
told
know.
me.
That let you know I ain't got no problem of being
You
100%
know the
real.
stuff you told me. No
But I'm acting like, but
instruction.
y'all acting like it's rainbow and stuff. Like, come on
Bro,
now. Y'all know who Esau is?
that's
Y'all know
your
who Esau
feeling.
is?
I heard the
That's your
story.
that's
Y'all know
your feeling.
you
Because
can't see
you
the
keep
story right
cutting me
now in your
on.
face.
Hey, Marty, move him, mute him,
I can
man.
see
So I
if it
get
was
my
all
stuff
good
in there.
now. I can see if y'all like, yeah, you tripping, boy. That's a what? You tripping, boy. Esau ain't shooting us down in the street and getting away with it.
It's easy to
Esau
talk.
Man,
ain't
It's
mute
shooting
hard
him,
us.
to
bro.
listen.
Man,
It's
you
easy to
tripping, Sue.
talk. It's
Mute him.
hard
You
to
tripping, Sue.
listen.
Because he ain't even listening. You
Nah.
know, you want to get your point on and never want to listen, bro. That's not what this platform about, bro. That's your belief. You can't throw nobody belief. You worse than a Mo brother on the street trying to get you a newspaper. You tell him you don't want it, he want to give it to you. I don't want it. I don't need it. One thing about it, bro, I'm 60 years old for a reason. I've been in the trenches in D.C. When the D.C. was a murder capital. Now, I've been out there on my own, self-made. I can say that. And then the question, I don't believe in God. I know God. Let's get that straight. It's a difference. I ain't believing in nothing. I'm a no. Okay? Until you get to this age here, then you got to do something that I was taught. Listen to me, Sultan. You know, I know you. What I was taught, take the cotton out your ears and put it in your mouth sometime, bro. You get a long ways. That was told to me. Now, for me to continue, because we're enlightening, we are being, we trying to evolve here, and we trying to enlighten some people that probably feel that way about you, how you feel, probably my way, and then some people just don't know, like, oh wow, you know what I'm saying? So the next thing I'm gonna tell you about, you saying we don't know the Bible, bro. I done studied the Bible, I done studied the Quran, I done studied the Torah, I done studied the book of the holy book, Malachi, Malachi. I can't think of his whole name because you got me wrapped up now. But Malachi.
Yeah, so
So
got him wrapped up. Get him wrapped
yeah,
up.
so I'm going to get into business now. So the story that you're trying to teach, the story that you're trying to tell, this how it go. You got to realize Esau was tricked out of his inheritance. No one talks about that. So do that make Jacob bad because he tricked him out of it? Then went to his father, then tricked his father because they say he was in a deep sleep. And my man Whitfield's on here. Me and him talk about this the other day. How any children, any one of your children come to you, that bit and
Mhm.
that, you'll know they sent, they hear, and they touch. How he didn't know. So if you're gonna teach this, teach the whole thing. Let
Esau
them
was a piece of shit. Only thing I got out of that was Esau was a piece of shit from birth. That's all I got from that. That's all I got from that. He was a piece of shit from birth. He ain't even do nothing. He ain't even do nothing. He ain't even birth yet. And God said, I hate him. He was a piece of shit from birth. That's what I got from that.
God ain't
That
worrying about
you
color.
see,
Every man worry about color. That's
but the
the
book contradict itself. It say Jesus say you don't hate, love thou neighbor, don't hate all that. But then he
Man,
turn
love your
around
neighbor, your
and
Israelite
say
neighbor. Love your
and
neighbor,
say
your
that
Israelite
he
neighbor.
hate the
White people
next
won't
person.
even listen. White
That's the
people weren't even
thing. The God
created
that
to
I
16.
believe in, he didn't divide his creation based on color or based on a country he ain't name or create. He created the world, the whole world, not just part of it. These ain't my people over here. It sounds like some people separating themselves from other
Shit.
people and saying
I
this
wish
is
we'd have
our
stayed
God,
separated.
not the God of the world. This is the
Shit.
God of Israel. You know,
Yeah,
that's what it
yeah,
sounds like. It
yeah,
don't sound like the God
yeah.
of all, the
No,
God who
no,
created the
no, no.
trees,
It's a
the
lot of
God who
worlds.
created the
It's a lot of
grass
worlds.
and everything. It
It's a
don't
lot of
sound like the
worlds.
same God. It just sound like one
It's
God
a
that
lot of
created dark
worlds.
skinned people.
It's a
It's
lot of
like, is
worlds,
you
bro. It's a
crazy?
lot of worlds.
The creator I believe in, like, nah, I
Created on
believe in God.
our creator
I believe in
don't
God too, but the God that I know, he don't hate. What he hating on? Why he hating on something he created? That don't even make sense.
right. That don't make
You know,
sense.
I
So now
know
y'all don't believe the
everything.
Bible. So you don't believe the Bible. You don't
Of
with the
course,
Bible.
I don't
I'm
believe what
talking
a
about I'm
You
talking
man
about
wrote.
King right
I
now. I'm
I
talking
don't
don't
about
believe
King
what
right
a
believe
now.
man
God
wrote.
word. I
You how you
don't.
say
So
it don't
you
make
can't
sense?
put
He
that
said it.
on
He
me.
said it. He said it. So you don't believe that that ain't with the Bible. That don't with the Bible
Who
mean
said
now? What
it?
you mean
Who
it don't make
said
sense?
it?
I want to know what you're saying. What you saying?
Quran, the Quran says certain things about God. The Bible says certain things about God.
We ain't talking about the
The
Quran.
Quran
The
about God.
Quran ain't saying hate Esau. The
See the
Quran never
thing
said
is,
it hate Esau. So don't skip the subject. Don't go to the Quran. I
see, you
said
ain't
you said
listening.
the Bible. You
You
said
the
that
you
don't
don't know
make
how to
sense.
deal with you dealing.
I know,
You
but you
the
said that didn't make
learn how
sense.
to
So
deal with
hold
it.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You said that don't make sense. So what are you saying? You don't believe what the Bible's saying now? I'm just confused. Which one? You say it makes sense that God hate Esau. What you saying? What you saying? Just
Bruh, what I'm
make the world
saying is,
understand what you're saying. Since you said it don't make sense.
you
Hakeem.
gonna be quiet? You gonna be quiet when I say it?
Yes, I am. Since you said it don't make sense.
Once again, once again, the reason he ate Esau was not of color, it was because he was worldly. Jacob was spiritual, point blank.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Once again.
I told you.
You said I'm gonna get back to you. Wasn't Esau a baby? Esau ain't do nothing. Esau didn't do nothing.
So why he hate him? Why he
Because he
hate
knew
his
what
creation?
he was going to do.
Why you think he
Then
hate
why
him?
create it? Why create that?
Because listen, I'm gonna tell you why I created it. Because
You gonna create something
I'm
that you
talking about
know
what's in
gonna
the
do
Bible.
wrong, so you
Look,
gonna hate it. I'm gonna create something so I can
I'm
hate it.
only gonna say the reason for because of the Bible. And
God's
then guess what,
perfect.
y'all? Y'all gotta
Yeah.
understand something. I was a Muslim since I was 40 years old. So it's all about what you believe, y'all.
So let us the
It's only
scripture.
about what you believe. The
Yeah.
reason why he made Esau was to punish the Israelites for being disobedient, not doing his commandments. That's why he made Esau, to punish the Israelites.
So imagine you was born just for another person to be punished. Do that sound like a God that will create you? You was just born so I can punish these other people who got nothing to do with you. Do that sound right? Just think about that for a second.
You think they ain't got something to do with me?
Because it's in the
You
book,
know why
don't make
Esau?
it
You
true.
know why
Just
Esau
think
got something to
about
do
it
with
for
me?
yourself.
Hold on, I'm
Just
about to
think
make
for
you. Oh,
yourself.
go. I ain't cut you off. Go ahead.
Nah,
What you
my
say?
bad. I know you still talk.
No,
Go
I ain't
ahead.
mean cut you off. I want to hear what you said.
Nah, I just wanted you to think for self and not because it's in the book so it make it true. Do that
Right,
make
right.
sense to you? A creator, God, the one you believe in, he create you just because other people did wrong. He gonna use you to punish them though. You ain't do nothing to this. You just a baby. You ain't asked for this, but he gonna just create you to
You
use
know
you
what I'm
as a
gonna say? It's gonna make
weapon
you say. I'm
and
gonna
do
make
that.
you think for a second. I'm gonna make you think for a second.
Yeah,
This type of
please.
person I am, right? I'm just a human being, right? But guess what? You gotta think about the Most High, not no human being, no child, no none of that. So if I make all you little talkative think y'all know something, human beings, I know what my purpose is now. This just me just talking. I just me just talking. Come on, don't. And
Nah, I'm
so I
listening.
want hold on. So I want the best I want the best. I want the ones that believe. All the rest of you running y'all mouth. I'm gonna let y'all live because I love y'all. Y'all gonna live y'all life and y'all gonna pass away. And then y'all gonna see then. But other than that, I want to see can the ones that have faith, the ones that really believe. I want to see what I want them to show and prove. And guess what? In the Bible, it said it was gonna come back and let everybody know who they are, who we really are. And I'm trying to tell you, bro, is everything in the Bible is coming to light. So that's why I'm saying that's why I believe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I believe.
So if I just say something gonna happen and I put it in a book and it happened to happen, then I guess I'm God.
Nah,
Basically,
but
what
you
you
ain't say we
saying?
going.
It been
But see, and
thousands of years. Eventually, some of this stuff gonna happen or come to light. And then in the book, he said, "I'll be back before y'all time." The people that he's talked to is in them times. So the
but guess
people
what?
already been
But
back.
guess what though?
If you actually read,
In the Bible, it
you
predicted we
know.
was gonna be enslaved for 400 years, and we was in slavery for 400 years.
Because the people who wrote it put us in slave for 400 years.
Right.
The
No,
people don't get it.
no, no. If the people wrote it, they'd have made Jesus white. If the people wrote it, they would have
They
made Jesus
did. You
white.
But they
forgot they
let
made them
Jesus
They
white.
right.
did not write Jesus was white. They did
Yes,
not
they
write he was a
did.
white man in the Bible. No, they did
Yeah,
not, because
in
they
the
didn't write
word
the
they
Bible.
did, but the image they did.
It don't matter. I said
That
right.
let you know.
You said they wrote that we was gonna be on slave ships. I said, why didn't they write that they was white? Jesus was white. That's what I asked you.
Did you know the Bible got so many contradictions that you should look them up before you actually try
Nah,
to defend
because
it?
I
You
rather
know,
you tell me the contradictions before you tell me to look them up.
God,
Because I can't look up
You
nothing
ain't
you
gonna
ain't
never
gonna.
look
hey,
them
you
up.
know
You
what
just gonna say
The
that.
I'm
Bible
saying,
don't have no contradictions to me. So if you tell me to look up
What?
something, you gotta tell me what to look up.
Oh,
It ain't no
I would
contradiction to
show
me.
you a lot of them.
Yeah, you
Not
gotta tell
telling
me.
you
You
to
gotta
look
tell me
up.
the contradictions.
I
I
got
don't
a
want to look nothing up.
YouTube compilation of these.
Sultan, do you know that they had a slave Bible?
Say it again.
Yeah.
Do you know what they say now?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah, I do.
Boy, open your eyes. Go get your third
But we
eye.
don't got the slave Bible. King James
When
ain't the slave Bible. Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
But when I told you we was already here, you ain't believe me. You thought
I
we
said,
really came. All us came over here on
I
the
said,
boat.
no,
Let me
I
talk.
said we were
Let
here.
me
Hold
talk.
on. I did say we was here. I thought more of us came from
No,
Africa. That's what I was wrong about.
no. You thought we was all from Africa. I told
No,
we
I did not.
from here.
I did not
This
say
is
that. I
the
did not say
old.
that. I ain't
This
say
is
that.
the old
Oh,
world that they
we got to
talking about.
record it.
This is the old word they talking about in the Bible that you love so much. All that stuff y'all thinking is in Africa. They keep tricking people to think you come from Africa. They don't want you to claim your land. And the more you keep getting tied into this book and not overlooking it and actually just saying, "Oh, it's in a book that make it true." A man wrote it. We got to stop losing the fact that a man wrote this book,
Where do
and
you
the
get your
man that
knowledge
wrote
from?
this
Where
book
do you get your
had the
knowledge from?
power. God,
Where do you
the
get your knowledge
creator.
from?
I get my
Where do
downloads from the creator,
where do
same
you get
way
your
that
knowledge from?
Jesus and everybody got their knowledge from. You think they read books? The same people you read about don't talk about reading.
Right.
Then that's crazy. The same people you talk about don't do none of the practices that they be doing in these churches and things like that. Y'all ain't overstanding what actually you reading. And these books been rewritten and rewritten thousands of times, but it was rewritten by man. And that's all it
Right.
is. They don't want you to know who you really are. We come from source. We are from source. We are gods. They
We the
says it in the
sword.
book. Me, you, and the Father are all in one. We all the same. It's just people don't understand that. They're not trying to understand it because they keep looking outside. They keep believing in all these stories and oh, God created the Israelites, the white people. He created all people, all living things
He
that's
created
out here.
everything. We never said he didn't
But
create
they will
everything.
put it in a book and say, well, these was his favorites. And these was like nobody can speak for my creator, the one that I know is true. But that's my belief. But if other people believe that other people can speak for God, then that's amazing to me. I just want to know, how did you get to that point? I'm like, how can somebody else that you know is it got a date on it? What these books was written, when they was published, how many was sold? The Bible was the number one selling book. And the second one was Pinocchio. And Pinocchio was all about talking about opening your pineal gland, how to become a
Yep.
real boy. But they don't get it. People just look at it and think it's a toy that's trying to come a human. No, it's deeper meaning behind all of the things that we be reading, but we don't care to look at it that way. Then when somebody come to say something, I get a lot of back talk and stuff. And then the days later, like you said, a week later, Marley, you was right. I get this a lot. I just ask them to research. I'm not
Marley,
trying to
I
be
never
right. I
said
don't
what we
want to
went
be right.
on this
I just
land. I
want to
never said
open
that.
people eyes to other things that they may not heard. And if they can tell me something I might not heard, then cool. But most of this, I heard we came from Africa. I heard we came over here on the boat.
Jerusalem,
I heard
Jerusalem.
that we came from Jerusalem. I heard they that Afrikaners. How many names they want to name it? They don't talk about Turtle Island. How much y'all know about Turtle Island? How much y'all know
That's
about the
Indians, ain't it?
America that we live in right now? They keep talking about, oh,
Mm-hmm.
Egypt and Africa. How much you know about this place? America got more pyramids than any other place in the world. But
Exactly.
you won't know that because everybody think, oh, the pyramid in Africa. We have way better pyramids over here in America. Like
Hey,
this is
did I
the land
send
that
you?
they
I think
talking
did
about.
I send you a joint to what's that lady? What's the name of
Winfield,
the richest people on this in America? The Rothschilds, whatever. Man,
I like that.
I think I sent it to you, Hakeem. I ain't sure though.
So you're
It was
crazy.
a guy, right? Guess what he said? He said it was his 11th grade teacher. He said she was his science teacher. She said she didn't have to work. She told him, I don't have to work. I'm just here to do some experiments. She was a teacher and the name of the high school I can't remember. But I got the clip on my page. But she a trillionaire. She learning black people. She said she was trying to figure out you know the people where people came from and all that type of stuff, right? But mind you, this is a Rothschild. 11th grade, the white lady showed a picture of it and everything, right? She a trillionaire. She up in the high school where black people at. Yeah. Trying to get all. Oh yeah, matter of fact, I want to tell you this part. He said the joint had pyramids and they said it was inside of the school was made out of a pyramid, old pyramid, some shit. He said you could see the shit right there. It showed the the pyramid faces in the different pyramids. So that's basically it's in the United States of America. Yeah.
All that
All
shit.
right.
What up,
Welcome,
Winfield?
Winfield.
You want to get in on this, man? You said you had some things to say in the private chat. I seen
Hey, peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and
Yes,
blessings.
sir.
you
Hey,
too,
yo,
King.
How you doing, bro?
my name Whitfield. I'm from Baltimore, but I live in Jacksonville right now.
Be more,
And
baby. Shout out.
I understand exactly what y'all saying, right? But let's talk about, if I could, for like 2 seconds, what we doing now. We got so much land out here that we can build on right now, create our own communities with the wisdom that y'all both saying. Remember, y'all saying the same thing. We all believe there's only one God. Am I right or am I wrong? You can
You
unmute.
right.
It's only one God. Whenever you call him, you call him. If he answered, then good. I just know when I call mine, he comes. All right. But he also gave us a vision to build on our land and train people right now. Let's talk about that. How do we train
Yeah.
people? Get them out the
Well, the
hood
top,
and train them and build our
yeah,
own land.
yeah. But the topic for the day was about. This was the topic about why God had Esau and why, and what about reparations?
Oh,
That's been,
I can answer that too. Of course, I'm gonna go straight to business. My bad. I apologize, fellas.
It's all good, bro.
I say apologize.
now go ahead.
I got it now, though. Why God hated Esau?
Yeah, that's
Why
what the
God
topic.
hated Esau?
Yeah, that's the topic.
Where you
Why you think God
man,
hate Esau?
hold up. First the word, you gotta break down the word hate.
Yeah.
Am I lying or dying? First of all, you gotta break down the word hate. So
Well,
what
what the
do
word
you
mean?
mean hate mean?
I
Before I
know what
go
hate
into the
mean. Dislike, disdain. Um, I
Yeah.
don't know another
Because
word.
in other translations, it just meant that he liked it Jacob more. He
No, he
didn't hate him.
love, he
That
love,
he
love.
liked him more. He thought he's a better pick selection. It had different ones.
all right,
Yeah,
so
they
we
had
all
different ones.
agreed. We all agreed God created everything, right? The one God. Call
Right,
it what you want, right?
right.
Nah, I don't agree in that. I don't.
Okay. Okay, you
Yeah,
don't
I
agree.
don't.
That is one
Yeah,
God.
I believe that man and woman together is God. That's the only way you can become. That's why I say man was created in
Okay.
our image. That's why I came up with that theory, though.
But
I
at
don't
the
know if
same
it's true,
time,
but
he's all sovereign, though, right?
hmm,
All sovereign.
mm-hmm,
He's all sovereign. Stay with me.
yeah, he or
Stay
she,
with
yeah.
me. I'm breaking it down. He's all sovereign, right? What does all
Yeah.
sovereign mean? You're a very smart man.
And you gonna tell us something? You got questions? Because once we get the answer, and we're gonna keep it moving.
Okay, so the all sovereign knows all, is all. So he knew what he created. If you can't believe in that, then I don't know. But whether it's a man or wife and everything, but he knew. So he don't hate anything. He called everything good. So the negative forces gotta stand up with the positive forces. That's the only way we make energy go. That's the only way we make energy go.
Yeah.
I buy out.
I would just be like, do anywhere in the book ever say it's one God? Because every time it depict it, I see owls sometimes. Like owl
I don't
this,
think I don't think
owl
it's
that.
I don't
Man
think
was
it's
made
one
in
God.
owl
I think it's
image.
one God for every different agenda people. People
Well,
got their own gods. People got their own
if you go,
the Chinese people
if
got
you
their own God. I'm just being real. Everybody ain't got the
if you
same
doing
God.
that,
It's different gods.
that means that
That's
means you're talking about
mean, okay,
deities.
they don't
You're talking
believe in
about
one God.
deities.
But it's only one creator. But it's only one creator. It's only one creator.
When you saying
What,
gods,
the
you're talking
black
about
creator, the white
deities.
creator, which one?
It's only one creator.
So, like I said,
Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the creator.
Howard Shine. First time
Yeah,
hearing that.
and Yahweh is that's Jesus' name in Hebrew.
it's
Again,
Yahshua. It's
You can say
Yahshua.
Yahshua, Yahweh. Just like
It's
somebody say, it's just
Yahshua.
like somebody say tomato and I say tomato. It don't make a difference, man. That's how you
No,
pronounce it.
no,
You
no,
can't tell me
no.
how to pronounce it. I
I
pronounce
can,
it different than
hey,
you.
look, you can
I
say
get what I get
you,
what you
you can say you can
real
say why
talk.
would you? I would, you know, but I have
Yahweh,
Real
here.
talk.
Yahweh. You
I
pronounce it how you
am
pronounce it.
here to show and
Yahweh
teach.
Shah and
That's all
Yahweh.
I know to
That's
do.
how I pronounce it. You
All
say,
right, that's how you pronounce
yeah,
it.
yeah, that's how I
So
pronounce it.
now, so when you
And
say
I'm not the
that,
only one
I
pronounce
know
it like
you
that.
talking about
And I
Yahshua
know people
because
pronounce it like you pronounce it. So it ain't no different. It's the same thing.
now I know you pronounce it your way. So there I know if when I hear it, you talking about
The same. It's the same.
Yahshua, Jesus.
Yeah.
And
Yahweh.
the
Yeah.
proper
Yeah.
name is Yahshua.
He
So
said,
look, so
Yahweh.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
once again, you know, people they hold on to things, um, be excited in what they learn. Anytime you're learning something new or something different than where you've been at, it takes a stage. Excitement at first, then from the excitement, then you like, hold up, the excitement gone, but knowing that you got to study more to regain that excitement, you know. The more, so once that excitement gone, it's levels. That's what I'm getting to. So once that excitement gone the first time, now you got to get re-excited. That means you got to study. That means you have to evolve from what that thinking was to the next thinking and evolve from there. Then he's going to get, oh man, back to the same thing, not the same anymore. Then you're going to have to reinvent yourself in reading, studying, get down to the root words of everything. Not surface reading. Surface reading is different. Surface reading good though, because you got a surface reading for the seed to be planted. If you ain't doing no kind of reading, that's gonna be crazy. But if you surface reading, that's fine because the seed has been planted. It's gonna marinate and it's gonna grow. Just like they talk about the tree of life. We trees. We're always gonna live. We extend of knowledge. As long as we have the mind to be open, your pineal gland to be open, non-calcified. The things I'm saying is they don't teach this stuff in school. They don't teach this in Bible study. They don't teach this in the Quran. They don't teach this on only books that really have stuff like that is the Hindus, you know, because they believe in the nature. God is nature. God is natural. You know, that's what makes him great. Because the air you breathe is God. The water on the land is God. You
yeah,
know, with the clouds, everything that's been created is God. See, but none of this came from a book. It came from your inclination, your spiritual being connected to
Right,
God. And I don't believe in God. I know God. That's why I keep saying that.
right.
And I say that for a reason. So it's all fine and dandy to be excited in what you learn and everything, but you cannot project anything on nobody else because that's not good. Because the only thing we're doing is strangling their growth because you keep trying to hit them. You know, it's no different than you going down the street, like I say, and the Muslim brother say, "Hey, got a newspaper. You don't want it. Well, you want to throw this? Nah, he's still trying to give it to you. I'm good because
mm-hmm.
all grass don't grow at the same time. That's for sure. But the
When he said the things you saying is high frequency, man.
exactly, it's high frequency.
Yes, he
And,
agreed. Said pops.
and yeah, and back on the high frequency. You don't know it yet, so Tom. And I'm not beating you up for it. I love you, brother. You know how we rap. I understand you because I know you was a Muslim over 40 years, bro. You just see me and you come up in the community together. You was born. I
Yeah.
came in, took my share at a young age, and done it for almost 30, 40 years.
I
Then,
thought so.
but,
I thought that Jesus was
but,
black,
but,
and I
but,
said, "Oh, Once I
no,
found
no,
out
I
Jesus was
get
black,
my point.
once
You
I
can't
found
stop
out,
my
I thought
point.
Jesus was a white man.
No,
Once I
Yeah,
found Jesus,
man.
man,
you
once I
don't
found out Jesus was
pick up,
black, I
pick
said,
up.
I ain't
There ain't
found no
no
damn
telling.
herbs.
Jesus is
I ain't
source.
found no herbs. Once I found out Jesus was black, I used my common sense and said, I ain't found no damn herbs. Goddamn right.
Okay, man,
When
let me
people
finish.
said
Yeah.
he
Let
was
me
white,
finish.
they was wrong. When people said
Let
he's
me
black,
finish.
Man,
they still
God,
wrong.
I
You
feel
can
like
say
a
that
giant when I
all
found
you
that out,
want
boy.
to say. Look, you can say that all you want to say. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when we got it on tape. Don't make me ring. Hey,
What?
did you cue that up? Did you cue that up?
Which one?
I'm out for this week.
What happened?
with your testimony. Did you cue that up yet?
Oh yeah, no, you told me when I. Oh no, the testimony I ain't lying about nothing. But
No,
again,
we ain't saying that. No.
oh,
We're not saying that.
what you saying? What happened?
What I'm saying, we saying to you is about frequency and it's about within you. Because you was praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah,
Am
I
I
told
correct?
yes. Yeah.
All right, this is yes or no question. This is for the audience, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we know we both was dealing, right? So you got into a situation. We're not gonna go into detail of the situation, but you was in a situation, right?
Right.
All right, so now when you prayed on to Allah, right?
Yeah.
And Allah got you out of it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So then you got older, you got wiser, you got smarter. Then you say, hold up, I'm not going to turn my back on the Bible. And now I see something in there that relates to me. He is black.
No, that ain't happened.
This is my narrative. Let me finish.
Okay.
And so now you came into the Israelites, correct?
Okay, yes. Okay.
So you started studying Israelites and doing it, practicing all.
That's a nationality, bro, but that's not studying. It's like,
we know that. We ain't going to
everybody don't know that. Everybody don't know that. Everybody don't know. People listen to you, so everybody don't know that.
I know, but look, trust and believe. I will let them understand. I'm gonna break it down to them.
That's a nationality. I found out my nationality. That's what I found out. My nationality.
And you study under Israelites, correct?
Correct.
All right.
That's a nationality. I'm not studying under Israelites.
Nationality Israelites.
All right. Just study the Bible. I'm not studying Israelites.
Cut me off, man. Please. Please.
I'm making you say the wrong thing for people.
Nah, I ain't gonna say the wrong thing, bro. I'm too old. Don't forget, I'm 60 years old.
Good. Y'all want to hear the story, though. I want to hear the story.
Right, you keep telling the story.
It's gonna be deep. Because he got a story deep.
All right, so look. Bro, did you study that or what?
Study the Bible, not Israelite. You saying
okay. You study the Bible.
My nationality is Israelite.
Okay, we know that. What is that? Well, you's a fight demon, ain't you, boy? So look.
I don't know what you talk about.
All right, now use the Israel. Turn it back up, Marty. Use it. You study the Bible. You realize, boom. So now you start praying to the Bible, God.
The Most High.
You got in trouble, correct?
Yes.
You got in trouble, right?
Yes.
Then you start praying to the God of Israel, correct?
Correct.
And then God of Israel bless you, correct?
Got me out of trouble again.
Get no time, right?
Right. Got me. Right.
Both religion you prayed to, and you got blessed, right?
Right.
What I'm trying to tell you, young man, the power is in you. Don't give it to nobody else. If God, if both gods can show you was in two different religions and he still bless you, that means it's more to what you're saying. It's more to the eye, and all I'm telling you, evolve. Because you got the energy and the power to do all things.
I got a question for you. I got a good question for you, right? So you telling me, me personally, I'm saying myself, I would never try because I not me personally, but you telling me I could have stayed there, I could have just been in there saying, look, you gonna do this, you gonna do this, you got it, you got this, yeah, you got this. Then I go up in front of you and make it all happen like it happened without asking God to make me, without asking for, you know what I'm saying, some help. I could have did it on my own, baby. That's what you're telling me right now.
Nah, he's not saying that. The common denominator was you, brother.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. You believe
the common denominator was God.
You are God. God is within you. God is always is
you. Was in two different religions, Brian. Open your eyes. You two different religions.
But I'm still asking God. We all know it's only one God.
It took the religion. It took the religion for it to happen. Hey, it took the religion. When you was a Christian, it worked. When you was a Muslim, it seemed like it don't matter. You don't understand the common denominator is you.
You special. Denominator. First of all, in order to know God, you gotta know yourself.
There you go.
I don't care what name you call him. You gotta know yourself first.
Yep.
And once you know yourself, then you can realize how great I am.
Yeah, that's powerful though.
So the word does say, don't it say you I should say greater in me is in you. That's what for the people know y'all should be talking about Jesus. He said the greater in me is in you. You can do all things. That's in your Bible. That's the Bible you read.
Yeah,
So what you
I
trying to say?
still
You trying to take pieces of the Bible and make it seem like we God? We don't need
no,
God. We
No,
just
no. Let me
Nah,
explain.
no, we're not saying that.
No,
that's all
please,
you
please,
trying.
please,
You
please,
seek
please,
yourself. When you
please.
see
What
God,
Phil
you
trying
see
to say?
yourself. Go ahead,
Please.
Phil.
I'm only gonna break it down as simple as this, big
Got your
boss.
mic up.
And everything you can disagree with. And every single thing you can disagree with. You can find fault. You can go to the scripture. I can break any scripture that y'all said and then break it down to the negative. But we know where the positive thought that where we coming out of this conversation is. We're
Mm-hmm.
speaking life. We're only speaking life. In order to know God, you gotta know yourself first. The scripture says in Acts, oh man, I'm terrible with scriptures. 2:38, repent
Get him.
and be baptized. Let's break it down. Repent. That means turn away. That means start fresh. Starting fresh is what the scripture says. Know thy fruits.
We
What is
know
your
some
fruit?
scriptures.
Who are you first? Because truth of the matter, if I got a suicide person inside of me, I'm going to pray to a suicide demon.
Hmm.
I know a lot of people that commit suicide and all they did was talk negative all day long. I don't care how good of a time it is. They was negative, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's who you are in order to reach the God that's actually really trying to touch you.
Mm,
Now,
mm.
every I mean, man, Lord help me. Oh my goodness. Hear me now. I ain't trying to scare nobody. But
Amen.
God is real. Don't care what you call him. Call him whoever you want. I got two friends that's millionaires. You know what I mean? But won't help a person out for $20, $30. I got people that's homeless that would share half of their hamburger with you. It's who you are. Who are you? Once you realize who you are and your vision, that's why the scripture says, write your vision and make it plain. So while you're on a run, people can still read it. That's scripture. Find out who you are. Write it down. Journal. I tell everybody on this call, write a journal. Write every day what you did, what you doing, how you felt. One thing, I don't want to take over the call. I apologize.
Now go for it.
We had a call on. I do calls, right? Got a whole bunch of brothers from Baltimore, New York, Chicago, everywhere that be on the calls. And before everybody came on, we were talking about how was the good days, our best days of our lives, when we was ducking bullets, when we was running from the police. We had some good days back there, y'all. It was the best days of our lives. That's a sick mindset because we all are dealing with what? PTSD right now. and the only military can get it.
Yeah.
How do we change it? We change it by knowing who we are to bless everyone else. Yes, we are gods. We are God. We are made in his image. We have his spirit dwelling in us. Yes, lowercase g. But the real God, there's one real God. And that one real God is who you are that you pray to. That's all I got to say. I ain't going nowhere. This is interesting. Peace, y'all. This is deep. Got me in tears.
You made a lot of key points, bro. You made a lot of sense too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said people that are homeless was worked out of system. So that's why they millionaires, because they ain't giving up no money. Say ye are gods. You right about that. It's hard for people to believe that though. I done heard you mention that you're a god. People like, I ain't God, and they like I
'Cause
get it.
that,
You know, I just be wanting to overstand, not just some of the little simple verses. Like even I told you it said made in our image. Who's Al? It's just like people never think of that. Like, don't that sound like more than one person? If I say this is our show, this is our podcast, I'm talking about just me. I'm talking about all of us, right? So if somebody, let's say I'm making this in our image, it sounds like it's man and woman. You know, that created child. My daughter is made in our image. Me and her
Molly,
mom. You
Molly,
know, so it's
who
like,
made how you become a how let's stop for a second. Just pause for 1 second.
mhm.
How does a woman and man make a child before they become a child? How does that happen, Molly?
huh?
Same cycle. That's what you're
How
not
does a
missing.
man and woman make a child before they a child?
Man and woman,
Don't
the
somebody
same
have to
thing.
hold on? Don't they got to come from something to? I was a baby before I became a man. So don't every
Yeah,
human
you
being have
came
to be a
from
baby
man and
first?
woman. You keep missing the fact. You
I'm
came from
asking
a
who
woman.
created hold on. Who created the man and woman? Where they come
You
from,
keep
Molly?
missing it. Another
I ain't
man and
missing. I'm asking a
woman.
question.
Another man and woman.
Another man and woman.
Did you think a dog had a cat and that's how cats got here?
I'm saying
No,
it had to be a
another
created at the
man and
beginning. It
woman.
had to be a beginning. It had to be a
You
beginning.
in
That's
his
all
You
I'm saying.
just
image.
said
You
that
are your
earlier.
father image. I'm my mother's image. I'm in my mother's and father's image. You
Yeah,
are
I
made
mean,
in his image. I'm just saying, see, that's what I'm saying. You that went over your head. I'm
I'm
saying in the
still
book
trying to
it
figure out
said,
how it got to be a beginning, though, don't it?
yeah, and in the beginning it's saying these people was made in our image. Literally our, more than one person. I'm not
It's in the
saying it. This what
Bible.
the book saying. I don't
That's
know
cool.
why you
That's what
talking answer.
I ain't
You
say
should
you.
have
I ain't
questioned
say
the
you
book.
did
Why
nothing.
you question me? Why you don't
I'm
question the book?
questioning. It has to be a creator because who we
I
can't.
think
You
that
can't be a
too.
baby. You can't be a. You got to be a. You
The
got to be a child.
creators was man and female, masculine and feminine energy. That's what created you, a man and a woman. God don't
Uh-huh.
mean it was more. It just sounds like it's more than one God. That's what people not. It went over your head. Obviously, he's saying our image. This person or whoever wrote this, they saying this child was made in our image. And if they saying this person is considered God, then God telling you we man and woman, and we created you from us. Us, you are made in our image. I'm made in my mom's and father's image, and they are made in their mom's and father image. And if you want to know how they got here, they mom and father. You want to know how they got here? I don't know when it started, but they constantly kept happening. We don't know, but they can give you stories and tell you. So if I write in a book that, oh, some giant created this one man and a woman, then he made them mate, it sound believable? No, we don't know. So you can come up with all type of theories, and that's what people do, and we take them on. But to you, to people out here, what makes sense to you? How did you get here? Why do the book say an our image? Don't it sound like your parents? Don't it sound like when you have a child with a woman, and y'all image that child coming out looking like y'all? Then when that child grow older, meet his spouse, and then they have a child made in their image. That's what it was. It was that simple. But people were looking like, oh no, it's one God. It ain't two. Well, explain that verse to me then. Explain it to me. They just don't want women to have no power or something. I don't understand. And them times it seemed like men was in control and women ain't had no
They
say.
always been in control. They gonna always be in control. It's
Based on
stronger than
them,
women.
based on them scriptures, you
No,
think
they
that
wasn't
women
always.
was in
Man,
control
I mean,
before them.
Yeah, women was in control, bro.
Man,
They
that's
was
why
in
he
first.
put
They
the app.
giving you life.
Would you say what, Phil?
That's how he put the app.
y'all tripping like shit right now.
Ain't
We
just
know it was
created.
queens. We know it was queens. We know
But
it was queens.
Okay,
as long as we on the same page,
God,
boss man. As long as
hey,
we're on
Chief,
the
you
same page,
say,
that we all saying there's one creator. That's it. Whether it was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but there's one over being that I can talk to personally. Now you might talk to somebody else, to 3 other people. You might go to St. Mary first, and then go to the priest first, and then he give you permission to go to Mary, and then Mary go talk to Jesus on your behalf. Right? That veil was ripped. It ripped. So now we can go straight to whoever we want to. You ain't gotta just go to one. We just talking about how do we build. I don't believe he hated anything. Because the scripture says all things were created for the good of them, which are called. The question is, are you called? Do me a favor and fact check me. Are
yeah,
you called? That's the question.
yeah,
If you ain't called, then go and do what you did. But if you called, then that means you gotta know who you are. And if you
yeah.
don't know who you are, you're gonna be doing what you did.
what up, Kenneth? We got Reverend Kenneth Clark in the house.
I'm so glad I wasn't born back in them early days, man, when it was slavery, man. Man, I thank God. I thank God for that. I praise the Lord. I thank you. I'm so grateful for that because I don't care what nobody say. He could have put us in the time, man. We would be talking like this.
I probably was in them times. That's what you don't know about reincarnation. You probably don't believe in it, care
I
about it.
believe in that. I believe in that.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
believe in
So
that.
who to say
I
that
believe in
we
that.
ain't been here a few times already? It's just because a book keeps saying that slavery wasn't the beginning of time.
No,
Kings
hell
and
no, I
queens
see when the
weren't the
beginning of time.
beginning
Hell
of
no.
times. We
That
don't
came in the
know
third
when the
time.
beginning of times was, but we constantly keep saying, I'm hey, in the beginning of times, God did this and God did that. He made the trees and he did this in a certain amount of days. And God, one day is 100 years or this and that. It's like, what are we talking about? Can people stop speaking for the creator? But it's good theories. But for people to talk and use this as fact, and then when you come and say, "Hey, use your common sense," that's when they start to say something wrong with you. I just like no, I just like to question things. That's the only thing. And if it makes sense, it makes sense. But some of these things just don't. I can't tell you who your great grandfather is. I don't even know who your father is, but they can tell you who your God is. That's amazing to me. Half of the people don't even know their family. They don't even know how far they can go down, but they know all about Jacob, all about Abraham. All these people ain't got last names or tombstones or nowhere we can go visit. They burial site. They are characters, but they basically can be history about some part of the world or some time of the world that it happened. But I don't think that how people be taking it literally like going to church and all this. That's a lot. We can be using that money, time, and energy on doing a lot of things to do better in the world. So far, religion ain't been used for all good. I know it ain't all bad people, but come on now. What's wrong with making sure people eat and ain't homeless and stuff out there? There's a lot of money instead of building these mega churches. It's like people like, yeah, we need a bigger church. We need to pay the church bill. That let me know you don't believe in what you reading. Church is not a building. Jesus is the one in this massive building. The scriptures you reading, they not in none of these buildings.
They
So
said
why is
in the
that
scripture they said don't do
churches
that.
with
They say don't do
church
that.
churches when two or more gather in his name. So it's like it says it in your book, they book. It'd be like, why is it that church is this big building? Why y'all
I'm
think
going to
that y'all
church.
gotta give money to this church? It's not a church is not a building. A church is only when two or more come in God's name and speak on it. We having church right now.
No question.
Hey, let's pass the collection plate around while we at it.
Right.
You know,
Everybody give each other a
hey,
Put my
dollar.
send us
cash
some.
out. I'm the treasurer. I'm the
Yeah,
treasurer.
send it
I'm the
in.
treasurer.
This is church, and
And
this
we
the
ain't
best
asking for
church
no
there
money. And we
is.
ain't asking for no money. Ain't that something?
No money, no canned goods, none of that, man. We just asking y'all to enlighten each other. Enlighten us if you can. Malik in the comments. And it's some things we gotta get Malik on here. He deep into the
Yeah,
book
Malik,
and
Yeah,
scriptures.
but
Malik
we
live off the
need all
land.
that.
You
We need
know,
all that, man. We need
he
all that.
not even American. He's like he indigenous to this land. He don't have a regular driving license. He can just travel and he can show you how to do that.
Oh, he
You
a
know,
more.
he
Oh, he a
Oh,
more.
yeah, more.
yeah, he help
Okay,
you go
what's up?
through
Peace and
your
blessings,
steps.
Malik.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
Mr. Bay,
Malik
peace and
Lee
blessings.
can definitely, yeah, you and Sultan
Yeah,
definitely need a
you
link.
can break me off and bring him on.
You
I'll
know,
still be
nah,
on.
for
I'm
real.
right here.
He the brother. Look,
Yeah,
he the brother.
you want
I
to come
want.
on, Lee?
He need to
Just
come
say
on because
send a link.
I want to talk to them police officers just like that. Like, look, man,
Yeah, he
look, man,
tough.
look. I ain't. I'm traveling.
but,
What you say?
but
I ain't
family,
driving nowhere. I'm
man,
traveling, man. I'm
see
traveling.
Man, I'm
that?
saying he know
He,
all
he,
Hey,
about
he,
the
no, you
yeah,
can't
religion
do
man.
too.
that.
Oh, he need to come
Inside
on. He need
out,
to come on.
man. He
He need
know
to come on.
all the stories, every man, any book you pick up, he most likely read it. That's what
Yeah.
mostly tell me what to read, what to pick up, you know, and like me over the last few years, I learned a lot from him, but I'm willing to learn, you know. I never went back and forth Malik because he's so sharp. I'm like, man, every time he tell me something piss me off sometimes because it's some people I like, and I be like, he's like, no, you know, they did this and that. Oh yeah, they took like, oh yeah, Jesus ain't coming around to the 1600. Like he'll let you know the exact date when these things happen and tell you where to go find it. Send you the information too. So that's why I fuck with Malik, man. You can come on, let me know, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Malik, you gotta
definitely.
come on, brother.
Definitely. Yeah,
He said
knowledge
you
is
can't ask for money, it'd be illegal. Not until you file a
I got
501c3.
that already. He talking
We
to you.
all got
I'm
that.
from
King got
Baltimore,
one.
yo. Hold up, yo. Yeah, yeah. Put my cash app link in there, yo.
Hey,
I'm from Baltimore. Of course I got that. Of course
Mhm.
I got that.
Yeah,
man,
Yeah,
that's
Malik,
a
you
beautiful
me,
man,
man.
you
thing.
gotta come on, bro. We can
That's
do a
faithful.
segment, man, just educating our people, bro. This be a nice little
Yeah,
platform for you, you know. And
yeah.
like me too. Like I only use my age for Sultan because I watch him grow up, so I can do that a little bit to him. Cause
Yeah, I'm the youngest too.
Hey,
I keep order with him with that.
hey, Slim, right, right. Hey, Slim, how bad? Wasn't I bad? Yeah, was I bad? Was I? I just like to just make people laugh all the time. I just man, Slim. When I used
You
to go,
wasn't bad, man.
Sometimes bad.
You are who you are, brother. You
look,
outspoken, you
when y'all
know.
used to go upstairs and make, we used to have to go upstairs and make prayer. I used to be blown like I don't know. I was like, man, yeah, this 5 times a day.
We're gonna
I
get a
couldn't stand that
timeline.
crap, man. 5 times a day, man.
I
I ain't
ain't
like that, man.
exactly.
Say he
I ain't
Hey,
like
couldn't
that,
go.
Malik,
man.
we'll find the timeline for you, Malik.
Yeah, we're gonna have
I knew
to.
that
Watch
one
this
for me.
clip. A
Hey,
lot
I
of
knew that
people
one
don't
for
know
me.
why Malcolm X was
Hey, this is
killed,
my
and
girl.
that's
Check this out. This is my girl here.
Clip on.
someone told me to watch this clip. A lot of people don't know why Malcolm X was killed, and that's the problem. So I'm going to tell you here. Malcolm X was killed because he found out that we were indigenous to this land, which is the
Mhm.
reason why Martin publicly stated before his death that he actually agreed with Malcolm X because he learned what Malcolm had learned, that we are indigenous to this land. Therefore, if I am indigenous to the land, why the fuck would I ask for a reparation? What is a reparation going to do for me when I own the land? This has been the spiritual war going on for millennia. We are prisoners of war. And when they successfully separated us from the knowledge that we are indigenous to this land, they successfully separated us from source, from soul, from God, who is us. So to get our land back is a spiritual war. It's something that we have to have happen because it is what connects us to source. We are the same way. We are indigenous to this land. It is connected to us. It is spiritual. It is us.
I hope I understood a
Now,
little bit what
now
she
you see
talking
about the
about. You
reparation.
know, people ask about reparations, but they still holding on to that false god that they giving us, and they holding on to all these ways. They keep telling you from Africa, oh yeah, read the books, we from Egypt, and yeah, claim all them land. That's why we'll never get rid. We own this land. So people wake up to that. We from this land, we're indigenous to the land. I'm happy because it's girls like this and videos I'm starting to see. I ain't the only one out here. It's millions of people starting to wake up and understand that they can't give us reparations. They ain't got enough money to try to, but we got to claim what's ours. The only way to claim what ours is stop claiming land we ain't from. We not from Africa. We're not from
Right,
Egypt. We not none of
right,
that. We from America, and Egypt is in
right here,
America. The
You know
Egypt
what?
right
that we
here.
talking about, that they reading about, is in America. Stop trying to
You,
get us to go over there in Africa.
you
That's what
know
we messing up at.
you know what Tariq Nasheed said? He said we could start at we negotiate with them. We could start at $1 trillion for reparations for $1 trillion.
Still not
A
enough.
trillion. I know.
A month.
I'm just
We can
saying
do
we can
that
start. We can start
monthly.
$1 trillion. He said we could start at $1 trillion. No,
I
real
do. I
shit. We can
come up.
start at $1
I send
trillion.
you the link, Lee.
Yeah, we start at $1 trillion. That sounds pretty good.
He said,
Yeah.
Trillion, how much for you, King? How much we need, brother?
I mean, I want to get like 20,000 a month.
You know what I want?
20.
You
That's
know what
what
I
he
want?
said.
You know what I want?
Yeah.
I want over 2,000 worth of land, 2,000 acres, over
Oh yeah,
2,000
that's
acres.
yeah. I'd rather have acres than money for,
See,
but I mean, no, I want the money. I want the
see,
money.
no,
I want the money. I want the money.
that's why
20,000 a
you
month.
never did it because you're
Twenty
chasing
thousand a
money.
month. 20,000 a
You
month.
be
I could
chasing
do.
money, but then
I
you
could do that.
can
I could do something with that.
no, you
Yeah.
won't.
And we just want the land.
No,
We
You
want
want the
y'all
I
to
want
land?
land
lead.
too. I want land too.
I just want them.
Shit.
I just want everybody that came over here, they ancestors. I just want y'all to lead.
What we gonna
Just
do with
give
the
us
Oh,
y'all,
oh
land
man,
though?
oh
What are we
man,
give
gonna
us
oh
do?
man.
y'all,
Right,
See,
just
give us y'all,
go back there, whatever y'all. Yeah, go back to the caves
go
or
back.
Europe. Yeah. Y'all from Europe?
Wherever,
Go back
yeah, go back.
to Germany. Go back where y'all from, man. Go back
Yeah,
to all the
we
places y'all from, man.
get a
Yeah,
passport and you can
man.
come back
If
and
they did
visit.
that, hey, if it was just nothing but black people in America, man, we would thrive. It won't be no more shooting shit.
Indigenous
There won't
black
be no more
people.
shooting at each other. None of that. None of that.
Oh, we'll find a way.
Man, you hear me, Slim? Man, that's like a
Yeah,
dream come true. That's like
we are
a
from
okay,
Africa.
miracle.
hold up.
So they
Stop,
got us
stop, stop.
thinking we from Africa.
Please,
Yeah,
let me get the floor for a
get in
second.
there, brother. Let's hear.
All right. Enough. We already know the solution. Get the land. 144 acres, 200 acres,
My man.
500 acres. This all over acres of land that if we work together, we can get. It's not even a big deal to get land.
It's a big deal to get land. We ain't got it yet.
Well, I did. I'm from Baltimore. I did.
I'm saying as a collective. I'm not saying some black people ain't got
As a
land.
collective. That's
You know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
talking about now. As a collective.
Mm-hmm.
See, my name is developments.
Mm-hmm.
We building developments. I understand everybody argument, social economy. I ain't know who Charlie Kirk was until he got shot.
Hmm.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
a lot of people did. Mm-hmm.
I ain't know
I knew he
Raymond.
was. I'm into that. I'm into politics. I knew exactly who he was.
Okay, well, I ain't know who Jimmy Kimmel was either,
I
though.
don't know who that is. Who's that?
How
Yeah,
you don't know who Jimmy is, nigga? He's
Say,
more
say,
oh,
say,
famous
say
than
the
I
name
don't
all
again.
of
do
Say
us.
the
that.
name again. Say the name again.
The late
Nobody
night
got
talk
questions.
show dude,
Oh,
Jimmy
I
Tonight,
ain't even
we
know.
Kimmel.
doing it
Yeah,
next.
Jimmy Kimmel. I ain't him. I know who it is. I ain't
Yeah.
understand what he said. Yeah, he got
Yeah,
that
but
Baltimore. He got that
I ain't
Baltimore
know
accent. I hear you. Go ahead, bro.
because I ain't paying attention to him. But what I do know is that I've been knowing Chop Love over there. We used to call him Pork Chop for over 30 years. I remember when he used to say, "Man, I'm almost 40 years old. I ain't dealing with this nonsense."
Mm.
I remember him at 40. I'm 52. So that's how long I known him. So we gotta be able to build, and we built houses. We did electrical together. We did plumbing. We took houses together. We can do it and train people how to do it and build our own communities.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking life. Speaking life. That's the only religion I really want to talk about. It's a life vision, religion. Is that a real religion? I don't know.
Love should be a religion, man.
Love
Love
life.
will get you killed. Love will get you killed. It won't be never be my religion. That would never be my religion. Come here, I love you. Just to give me all get
Yeah,
along.
if somebody
Bust
else
inside
that's
your
not
head, boy.
loving,
Man, I don't love everything. I can't love everything. It's impossible for me to love everything. I
I'm
won't love
saying I
everything. I
don't know
don't
what
want to
books
love
y'all
everything.
reading. I
I
don't
don't
know
Got
even
what
love.
want to love
I
everything.
don't
You
You
hear
know
got
me?
what
love.
chapter
You got to
I
have
don't want to
one,
love
yo.
everything. I don't
You
want to
you
love
got to
gotta
have
everything.
love it
one.
all, man.
Nah, man. I
You
know
can't get
exactly
rid
what I
of it.
hate.
You
I
got
know
to have
exactly
one.
what I hate. I don't want to love
See, when
everything.
people
I
think
don't.
when you gotta love something, I
I
mean you
agree.
gotta be soft or dumb. I can love a person, but I'm not about to let you walk up and just touch me or do something to
Nah,
my child.
I feel that
I would
love. I
love
feel
to
that.
fuck you up
I feel
too. That's what you not understanding. Like love
I
don't
feel
mean
that.
you's a sucker. It just means that you lead with love. Like I'm
Peaceful.
not gonna be out here just
Just say
hatred
peaceful. Just say
because of
peaceful. Just
I
say
just woke
peaceful.
up hate.
I ain't got.
No, I got love, nigga. I got
I'm a peaceful
love
brother.
for
I'm a peaceful
everybody,
brother,
man.
man.
I see me and you. I see me and them.
Oh,
Like I am you.
Man, I
You
got
know,
love
like
for my
I can't
brothers,
hurt.
man. I
You
got nothing
can't
but
hurt me.
look. I got nothing but love for my brothers and sisters. So you got that? Yeah, you could bet $100,000 million.
And guess what?
I got
And guess
nothing but
what?
love for my brothers and sisters. Like Heavy said, I got nothing but love.
I knew.
I would die if I'm lying. I'm dying. I got nothing but love for my brothers and sisters, bro. Real talk.
I got
What I
love
want.
for
Look, listen.
everybody.
This how you can know. This how you can know a person got real love for real. I want for myself what I want for my brother. You know what I'm saying? I want for my brother. I'm not the type of person that be like.
Oh, you getting a call?
They
Say
were
Winfield,
hang
be more in the
or be
building.
mad.
Morgan State
Oh,
home
you
of the
know him.
Bears. What it do?
Winfield.
What happened?
Yeah, that's Kenneth Clark said he know Winfield. He said, what it do? Be more in the building. Morgan State home of the Bears. What it do?
Yo, peace and blessings, yo. Peace and blessings. What's
That's
happening with you?
right.
All is well, man. I'm still the same tone low. I'm still saying low. I'm still the same low. But I'm using the positive now, though, you know?
That's
I'm
good.
making the better days that, you know, on the call we said, on the call, brothers, this is deep. This is real deep. On the call yesterday I had, we were talking about the best days of our lives was when we were selling crack, heroin, and running from the police and dodging bullets from our friends that we chill with right now.
That's crazy.
Those were the best days of our lives.
That's crazy work.
And that's what the mentality that I grew up in, and from Baltimore to DC. Yeah, I was in DC, had the shotgun in my face. Talk about a
Yeah, that
chop.
sound about right.
You know what I
Y'all
mean?
was crazy back
In the
then.
project,
DC versus Beatmore.
Chop was right there with me, watching
Yeah,
the shotgun. Talking about I will kill you right now. You know?
hell yeah, that's
It was
rough
only
out
nothing
here.
but God grace.
Man, it's rough out here,
God
man.
grace.
Most
So what
most
I'm saying
motherfuckers.
is, only thing I'm saying is, all we gotta do is work the plan and provide real jobs and real solutions after this conversation. Because
Yeah,
once
it's
you know,
still
somebody
it's
on
like,
the call knows somebody got land, and we can
yeah, who you
provide
buying the
housing.
land from? You know, that's the thing. Is you buying land from a black person? Can you
Of
actually
course,
own the land that we on? It was Black Wall Street not a
all of it's
thing.
different.
I be
All of
hearing
it's
that all the
different.
time. Like we need to buy land and build up. Like Black Wall Street was a thing. Like like they will blow this shit up if people do shit like that. Like they
Why you
already
think they done,
did.
why you think they ain't do it
They
since
done
then?
did
They
it.
ain't do it since then. They
Because
ain't did it
we
since
ain't
then.
been built, we
Well, I'm
ain't do
brave
it
enough to
again.
start.
Do
Cause
we
I'm
they
got
brave
the
blew
enough.
that
whole
shit up.
Oklahoma?
I'm brave enough to start.
I'm
I'm brave
saying they
enough to
Me
set
start.
too. Me too.
California
Me
on
too.
fire
Me
just
All
to
right,
too.
make.
let's go
Me
then.
They
too.
Let's
making
go. I
smart
need you.
cities now, man. They making smart cities. They setting up. They setting cities
That's
on
what we
fire
doing.
just
We
to build
training them.
smart cities.
We training the youth in STEM.
I'm saying
STEM.
that's
Science, technology, electronics.
we ain't got
Man,
about
we
nothing
need to
though
get
that
a
we
grant for that.
own.
We need to go get a grant
Got
for
that,
that.
man. Look, I'm telling you, I'm from
You
Baltimore. I
take it
keep telling
back.
y'all I'm from Baltimore.
You
We
I
take
got
can't
it
put
back.
all
this
that.
in, man. We
It's
need to
time
do
to
this
go
for the
now.
youth. We need to
It's
do this for
time
the
to
youth,
go
man.
now. It's time to go now.
Man, we need to do this for the youth and our future children, man. Let's do this, man.
It's time to go now. It's time to
I'm
go
ready.
now. I'm gonna get
I'm
it out.
ready.
So,
I'm
I'm gonna
ready.
so,
get it out.
so based on it, based on everything, I've listened to all of y'all. Get y'all win out there, and I'm gonna put my perspective for everything. All right. First of all, everybody. Sometimes you say you just love your brothers, and I want to say you gotta love yourself. I love the world. What I mean, I'm not in the world, but I love the world. Meaning anything in the world that needs help, I'm gonna show love. Love is the power of energy and growth. Love will have you in a way you will evolve on your own because it's called agape love. That's the same love that Yahshua had, Jesus, Yahshua, and that's how he was able to heal through agape love. He just, when you love pure, you can do a lot of things. The birds will come to you, the trees will kneel, and the dogs, when you walk past them, they will bow. Didn't we see that Marty the other day, about a
Yeah,
couple of
that
months
shit was
ago?
crazy.
I went
Uh-huh.
past the dog literally bowed to me. Because God, the power of love is more
No,
greater
it's
than
crazy.
anything.
You called it before it did it. That's the
Yeah.
crazy part. King be somehow getting these dogs to bow. Him and Uncle E. They the dog whisperers.
And I didn't even know this dog.
Nope.
You know, so that's what I know. I'm not talking what I believe in, I'm talking what I know. And that is that love is the power of all things. You can do all things through the love of power. Once you put hate in there, that's gonna close your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is one of your main organs that
I don't
needs
hate
to be
nothing.
pumped.
I don't hate
That
nothing.
needs to pump. You know, I don't hate no white person or black person because I already know they come from us. Why am I
I
hate
don't hate
something
nothing. I
that
don't
we
hate
created?
nothing. I don't hate nothing. You on
You
you,
know,
if I hate something, I swear, man, the most high my witness. If I hate something, I'm gonna chop the head off of it. I don't hate nothing. If I hate something, the head, I'm gonna chop the. I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hate nobody. I don't hate no. Nah, you don't supposed to hate nobody. It's nothing. That's a strong word. That's the real. That's a strong word. You know. But
Somebody used it, didn't they? We talked about it earlier. God hates
because he
somebody.
and he meant
That's
it.
why I
He meant
say the
it.
God I
He meant
believe
it.
in, man, and
He
I
meant it.
know he
I
ain't
believe
hate
it.
nobody.
I
Yeah,
believe it. I
because
believe it.
it's
I believe
negative.
it.
A lot of people
Uh-uh.
believe in a lot of negative stuff. God, why God gotta be negative?
You
Like
know,
you
it's a
say,
negative
why
and
do
a
he
positive.
care? Why
It's a
do he
negative and
care too much
positive.
about what his creation's doing down there? He's God. But he wanna make sure that, oh, I hate
Don't you
this
see the
one
Most High
bird.
made everything opposite? He made negative, positive. He made boo boo. He made stuff to smell good.
Nah,
He made hold
man
on,
did.
hold on,
come
hold
on,
on, hold
bro.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. He made fresh. He made fresh. He made spoiled. He made. You know what I'm saying? He made something.
Did he make that, or did people make that? See, you got one thing
No,
about
the Most High made everything. The
one
Most
thing
High made
about God,
everything, buddy.
bro. You can't use God as tangible things, bro.
Oh, he made fruits. I mean, it still got to go. It's gonna go
He
bad. He, brother.
No,
If you sit a
yeah,
fruit out and don't eat it, it's gonna go bad, right?
it
It
let
still
you know
it still was good with it. At one point, it was good, right?
exactly. So when it died,
So
you
I'm
shouldn't
giving
eat
them
it.
that analogy. I'm giving that analogy. It's good and bad and everything. It's something. It's the opposite in everything. That's all I was
No,
saying. He made
everything
it like
live
that.
and die. That's live and die. That's not the opposite. That apple was
Live and
alive and
die is the opposite.
it died.
Hey
No,
yo,
that
hey
means you
yo,
shouldn't
hey
eat it.
yo.
You
The
should, in
scripture
the
said,
Bible, it tell you what you
"You
should
shall
eat.
know
You
them."
should eat flesh.
I'm sorry. I'm
Now
sorry.
go ahead. I ain't
What
hear
you
you.
say with this?
What
Sorry.
you say, Phil? You the
You shall
guest
know
today.
them by their fruits.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So whatever
Yeah.
the fruit, some fruit is better. You know, bananas is better eating when they not white like that.
yeah. Right. You're right. You're right. Yes, yes, yes. You
Yeah,
gotta let
but
them joints get a little. Yeah,
the
yes,
whole message
yes.
is
You gotta let
okay.
them joints get a little brown, little get black. Yeah,
In
yes.
the book,
You
what
gotta
was
get
the
into the
diet?
dirt.
What was the diet in the Bible? What diet did the Creator give us? What did
Fruit,
He tell you that He put down here for us to eat? Every bear and seed and what?
He,
fruit.
I mean,
Exactly. So why is people killing stuff and eating dead flesh?
no,
The same people
It's in the
they
Bible.
go to church.
That's a whole
They
nother.
go to church on Sunday, then they go to eat dead flesh right after.
No, it's in
Let's
the Bible. We could eat. We could eat. It's in the Bible. Got everything we could eat. We could eat.
Of
We could eat
course, they
chicken.
put it in there. Why
We
would God
all
say
right.
that He
Well,
put this for you, and then He
We
turn
can't eat.
around and say you can eat this and eat this
Listen,
and sacrifice
I used to
this?
love. I love crab legs and shrimp. Once I found
And
out I was 40 years
look
old
at
and he
this
don't want to eat
Bible.
that, I don't eat that no more. So just because I love the way that tastes when I was a Muslim. So you know that ain't true. If it's in the Bible where he said he wanted to eat. Now
Symbolic.
you can eat what you want to eat, you know, but it's bottom feeders. So they you know they don't do they
stay
mess your
focused on
body
the
up.
conversation that we were having. My mental
What?
don't work like that. I can't. Now you made me forget, but it was a deep point that we had. The
What
key
part? You was talking
is
about buying the land and stuff.
we talking about the fruit,
Okay.
Mm.
the land to come. Don't worry about the land. I ain't pressed about land. Got land. When we come together, once we know who we are, I can't come to you if you don't know what kind of fruit you are. Galatians 5. Oh wow. Galatians 5. Fruits of the spirit. Fruits are negative. You got it. Which fruits do you push? And the fruits that you push is the fruits that you're going to go to God to. So God didn't hate Esau. He hated his ways.
There you go.
It's negative.
There you go. Talk to him, Whitfield.
He hated him.
Talk to him, Whitfield.
Ways.
Talk to him,
ways
baby.
do you have to go to God? I'm bowing out, man. What time Jimmy Kimmel come on? What's his name? Am I saying it right?
He don't come on no more. They kicked him off the air.
Yeah, he got back restored today.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, yo. What time he come on?
Oh, they put him back on.
You know how they play. He
white. He white. You know, he white. He white. They got
everybody. The game. I said it. They literally gonna fake fire him, and then people gonna join behind him. Now he gonna his show was doing terrible. They was doing the worst.
His show was doing terrible. Now they might do. It might get some ratings because of it. I mean, people gonna watch
numbers
it.
Oh man, I'm trying to tell you what time to come on. Google that joint for me. Somebody got it. Google it.
I watch Tim Black. I watch Tim Black tell me about it. I don't watch that shit. My man Tim Black tell me about it.
Watch it on Don Lemon.
Jimmy Kimmel is on the betting
block. Don Lemon. That's Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
Man, hell no. I watch no goddamn on Don Faggot Lemon. Yeah, my bad. Don Gay Lemon. I watch Tim. Check out Tim Black, man. Tim Black. His last name Black. That's not Lemon, Black. Tim Black.
Hold up. I'm putting my
Tim
number.
Black. He can't get. You don't get no better than that from DC/Lando, but can't get no better than that. Tim Black.
I'm sending it to you. My
I
number.
got something for him, man.
Okay.
All right. That's my number. Send it to me, please.
All right. Oh yeah. I'm okay. Hakeem gotta give me your number. I'm gonna definitely send it to you, man. I'm definitely gonna send it to you, man.
Send him that number over, King. But I got something for y'all to see before.
Send me your brother number. I got to get
in the chat.
And I'm gonna fly him through some Tim Black. She, people that that tell you what's really going on, man. I'm not. One thing about me, bro. I'm not the type of person just to be trying to make somebody just follow me. I follow people that got some good common sense and for the people. If you for the people, I'm only for the people. That's simple as that. I'm not for. We ain't got our act together, so I'm not saying we get along with everybody else. No, we gotta get our act together. We gotta get our stuff right. I ain't worried about nobody else's race. We ain't got our race to order yet. I'm not worried about nobody else's race. I'm worried about my race. They can worry about their race, or I want my race to get straight. We ain't straight yet. I don't care about nobody else's race. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all could be like, well, love. I don't got no time to love nobody. I'm 50 years old. I don't got no time to love nobody else. I'm loving my race till I die. My race. I don't got time to love nobody else.
Time to love.
Yeah.
That's what I'm loving. I'm putting all my love in my race.
Yeah, I'm putting all my love in y'all. I don't got y'all. Y'all can sprinkle y'all love around. Share y'all love with everybody you want. I'm giving all my love to my race. My love ain't for the whole world. I don't got enough love for that. I don't got enough love for that.
My love for the world.
Nah, I got enough love for my race.
I got a question. I got a question. I got a question for you real quick.
Yes, sir.
Right? I know I got my little shirt on. I've been working all day. I ain't get dressed.
Okay.
I get me a chain like Chop got. I got a neck piece right here. What kind of chain should I get?
I can't see that.
In my headphones. That don't even work. The battery dead.
You said what kind of chain you should get?
I'm going to get me a little chain, get me a new outfit. So when we trying to get going, I'm dressed appropriate.
You don't need no chain, man.
Throw your suit on and all.
Yeah, you don't need no chain, man.
Come as you are. This church over here, come as you are. This
come as you are, yeah, man.
Yeah, come as you are.
We ain't about to be smacking no tambourine and playing the organ. You good, man? You good? I know I can't like you play the organ.
Man, y'all gonna rap. I want y'all playing on this clip for y'all get out of here and watch Jimmy Kimmel's or whoever y'all want to watch. I don't follow nobody. Man.
I don't watch no Jimmy Kimmel. Tim Black, man.
I just want to see it tonight.
Tim Black. When you watch Tim Black, he'll put it up here. Let you see what he did.
No more
yeah.
day.
The sun with his
I
12
don't know why the audio ain't playing now. I guess I waited too long. Hold on, let me repost. Like, god damn.
Yo, peace and
I
blessings,
just
yo.
want to get y'all perception on this, cause this how I look at things, and I don't, when it comes from me, it's weird, but when it comes from other people, it sounds like it's more understanding. I don't know why.
Life.
Live,
disciples, the 12 zodiac.
I still can't hear it.
Yeah, I can
All
hear
right,
it. You
you
keep
can hear it?
starting.
Nah,
Existed. Jesus
There
symbolizes
you go.
there
his
you go.
12 disciples, the 12
Yeah.
zodiac signs, the
Oh,
four
yeah, this is
gospels
deep.
for the 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter. That's why they have suns on the back of their heads. That's why he's called the light of the world, our risen Savior, the Son of God. It's Jesus walking on water. It's the sun. 7 days, 7 planets. Christians go to worship their God on Sunday because Jesus is the sun. Christians celebrate the Passover and eat lamb on April. This is because the sun has now passed the winter and hit Aries, which is the lamb. Now the sun is springing things back into life and bringing back the warmth. Why do you think you say amen at the end of every prayer? Amen is a sun god from Egypt. Judas stabs Jesus in the back and Jesus falls. J for Judas is the constellation Scorpio, and when the sun hits Scorpio, the sun becomes betrayed and has to fall to the winter solstice. So the sun gets betrayed by the J constellation. Scorpio is
Stop.
Stop what? Stop
Go
what?
rewind one more second, please.
Yeah,
Or
I
send
got.
it to me.
Nah, I
Rewind
got.
the Scorpio.
prayer. Amen is a
That was
sun
deep.
god from Egypt. Judas stabs Jesus in the back and Jesus falls. J for Judas is the constellation Scorpio, and when the sun hits Scorpio, the sun becomes betrayed and has to fall to the winter solstice. So the sun gets betrayed by the J constellation. Scorpios are also backbiters, and Judas is a backstabber. On the 22nd of December, the sun stays the same degree for 3 days on the Southern Crux constellation, dies on a cross. Then on the 25th, it moves 1 degree northward, indicating it's bringing back the sun to the northern people, bringing back the warmth and the crops. So the sun is born a virgin on the 25th of December. The link is in the bio for this PDF. Jesus never...
Wow.
If
A lot
that's
of
what you
people
believe.
don't.
See, some people believe that.
This where the stories come from. This astronomy. This where
Nah,
all of these stories come from.
You just
Some
Astrology. That's
people,
why
told me that I'm
some
a
people believe that.
backstabber.
Some people don't. I'm one that
You
don't.
just told me I was a backstabber, cuz.
yeah,
Yeah,
You
I
just
don't believe.
said
I don't
to
believe
me,
that. I don't believe
zodiac.
that.
I'm a
That's why
Scorpio.
Jesus had 12 disciples. You can see the sun, but you don't believe in the sun. Going through the zodiacs that you can track right now. You can do this every year. It's going to do the exact same thing.
Yo, you
You can
just
take
said I
it.
was a backstabber. If anything, if
That's just how it
anything,
look.
no, he
That's the
said Judah
zodiac.
was a backstabber. He just so
I
happened to be a
no,
Scorpio.
Yeah.
the
That's when the sun go through Scorpio. So it's
yo,
no different than the 12 disciples. The 12,
yo,
they
Some
all.
yo,
people
you
believe that.
understand?
Ain't nothing wrong with. I mean, that's why everybody got different beliefs.
But that's
I don't.
why it's
I don't believe
older
that.
than y'all believe. That's what I'm saying. These where these stories come from. They
Don't
talk
be
about
listening to
this.
that
We
young
all got to
slow.
understand one thing, y'all. Listen, hold on. Pause 1 second. We
You
all,
got at least
the whole the show got to
you
understand
got at
one
least
thing.
research it before
It's
we
four. It's
knock
four
it.
brains. It's 4 brains right here.
Yeah.
We all got our own opinion. We all got our own beliefs. It's not nobody right or wrong because there's no way we
No,
could be.
but it's
There's
no
no
way of
way.
knocking something
Hold on.
before you
I ain't gonna.
research
No,
it.
I'm not gonna knock it. I just said it. It's no way.
I
Listen.
research everything you read. That you just said that's what you believe. That's what you
It's
believe.
no way
Instead
you
of
could be.
saying,
There's no way I can say you right or wrong because that's it. I don't
but it's
know.
no. But you
But I'm.
was
Not,
willing to
I don't
say,
believe it. But hold on. I don't
I'm willing
believe
to
it.
look into
Yeah.
I'm willing to look into Jimmy Kimmel's or this black guy and this and that. This something you should look into. I ain't saying you gotta
I
believe
would
it.
definitely look into it. You think I wouldn't? It was very interesting. It was very
But when the
interesting.
minute you say I don't believe it, that already knock everything out the window
No,
because
it's
you're
not.
gonna go
No,
into it
no,
looking for
No,
no,
that's
stuff.
not what I was
no. That's
saying.
not. No, it don't. No, it don't.
I'm a
It don't mean
Scorpio.
that. It just
Believe
means
something
that
and
I don't.
know it's not true.
Listen, y'all. Listen. That's what I'm trying to make you understand something. Don't get that. Don't feel that way. What I believe, it get me where I'm going in my path, in my journey. You see what I'm saying? With each and one, everybody got their own. It's 4 men right here, but we all got different beliefs. Period. But we getting through our journey with our beliefs. So just because I say I don't believe it, that don't mean
I'm researching. I'm just
that's
educating
fine.
people.
That's fine. That's
And
not.
if you think it's just a belief, it's just a belief to you. At the end of the day, I just
Yeah,
want you to
just like you think what I believe is just a belief to me. It's no
yeah,
different.
but
The
at least
same
I
way I
studied
believe,
it. No, I studied what you read and what you
and
believe
you
in.
don't
I
believe it. That's still. It's
no,
still. That's
no, I
oh
know. I
fine.
believe that it had other meanings. I just showed you
Yeah,
everything
no,
that you
it's no,
believe in.
it's
It
no,
just got
That's
a
what you.
different
That's what
meaning
you
to
believe.
it.
That's what you believe in me. I don't
no,
believe
no,
that.
it's
I
no
don't
That's
believe
argument.
from
that.
my research. I'm saying
Okay.
my
Okay.
research and the world
Okay.
research
Your
and
research
everybody
came up
else.
with that. Came up
Look,
with
man,
that
look.
thought that that's what's true. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. That's all
Why?
it is. It
So
don't matter.
fellas,
What part is it
Everybody ain't gonna
don't
believe the
seem
same thing,
believable?
but
What part don't seem
I find it
believable?
very. No, hold on. But I do find it very interesting, though. I do find it very interesting.
hold on
What
one
part
second,
don't sound
please.
believable though?
Look, check this out, y'all. Please do me a favor. If I do like this and you see that shit flat, that means just give it back to the chair, and then the chair can go with it because y'all two back arguing back and forth.
My
When we
bad.
both are saying the same
Yeah,
thing
I can't get no
because I
flat.
was interested in what he was saying. I just wanted to rehear what he said about Scorpio
Hmm.
because all my life I've been backstabbed by the closest ones to me. You
Are
see what
you a
I'm saying?
Scorpio?
I'm a Scorp, yes, sir.
Well, the Scorpio did the backstabbing.
Well, then that's what I'm saying. I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
Ain't you the
So
Zodiac guy?
you
Yeah,
don't believe it
yeah,
either.
yeah,
He
yeah.
don't believe in the
I don't believe
Zodiac.
that. No, no, hold on.
That
That
You don't
ain't
ain't
know
true.
how
true.
it works
That
I
ain't
don't
yearly.
true. That
I
ain't
thought
true.
you
I said
study
it's
the
very
sky. You
interesting.
just study the signs. I
It's
thought
I
very
you
don't
really
believe in the
interesting.
study the
zodiac.
sky.
I
I
don't know.
do. It's
Knew where
very
they
I
got the
just
interesting.
zodiacs from. I thought you knew they got it from looking into the sky. I thought you knew that. You
I
just
ain't go
thought
to
they just
school for.
came up with
I ain't
these
go to school for.
names.
I didn't go
Nah,
to school
this
for.
where they came from. This ain't just come out of thin air. This
I
ain't they ain't
believe.
just
I
make up
believe.
and say, "Oh, you was born in this month." No, they decided where the sun at around this time, and
Oh
that's
no,
how you
I
got
believe
your
it. I believe
zodiac.
it. Yes, I believe
That's
it.
it came from that. So it's just like, how's all of this unbelievable to you? I want to know what part is unbelievable so I can at least understand why.
No,
Why do it
no.
sound so
This is what I'm
unbelievable? They
saying. This
telling
what
you
I'm
how to
not saying. The
evolve around
connection.
the 12 zodiacs.
This is what I'm saying. Right. This is what I'm saying. How they say the sun. How they made the sun. Well, if you could make somebody believe all that right there, then you can make somebody believe it. Then you God. Then you don't even have to. Nothing is watching over you. Nothing is protecting you. All
They
this is just
that
zodiac
was
signs,
God.
and
They
that
say
wasn't
that's
Jesus.
what Jesus is. They didn't say it ain't no God. How do people like how do you get that from that? Not one time he said it ain't no God. He said this is
Because
what
I'm saying
Jesus come
because
from.
I believe Jesus is the Son of God. I don't believe Jesus. I don't believe the
He
Son.
is the Son of God. They believe the same thing. It's just SUN. They believe
I just don't believe,
God.
and I don't believe that.
All
I
right.
believe Jesus has. I believe Jesus was a man. He had the scripture. He wasn't the son up in the air. That's why. So we're two different beliefs,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
All right. Okay.
But
Well,
based on what I showed, what did I show that's not believable that you can't research?
I mean,
Everything you
that's
saying you
everything
can't
is still
prove.
believable.
Everything that I'm talking about is researchable and provable. You can get a telescope and see it. So I'm saying everything you believe in is not invisible. You believe in something you can't see in
Do you
stories
believe? Do you believe in air? Do you believe the air you breathe?
the
Do you believe
the
you can't see air?
I
Can you?
mean
Can you see air?
I
Can
mean
you see air? Can you see
you
air?
can yeah, you
I
can
don't have
bag air.
everybody. Listen, hold on. Everybody don't have to see to believe or have faith. And everybody see it's different men.
That's what
Some
I'm
men don't have
talking
to
about.
see.
I'm talking
Hold
about
on.
something you can see, and you saying it don't sound believable,
But you
and you
just
talking
said
about something
everything.
you
If you
can't
can
see,
see
but
it,
it sound more
you don't
believable.
have to
How does
see
that
everything
make
to
sense?
believe it, though. That's my point. You don't have to
So
see
you
everything
don't
to believe
believe
it.
the sun give us life? You don't
I
believe the
believe
sun
that.
give you
That's
life? You
it.
don't believe the
It don't give
sun?
me life.
You
No,
don't
the sun
believe
don't
the?
give me life. No, the
So
sun
you
don't
just
give me life. No,
so you
no,
think we
no.
die? You don't think we die without the sun?
I don't think
I
it.
had enough.
No,
That's enough.
hold on.
That's all
I
right.
think we'd
That's
die
enough.
without
That
air.
makes
I don't think we'd die without the sun. No, I don't. I don't.
okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I
That
don't.
tells me everything. Then that's all I needed
But
to
I
know.
know for a fact we'd die without no air.
Go see how much you without
I
air.
mean, I mean,
Possible. What you
I know
talking
we
about?
need the sun. It give us vitamin D, vitamin C. But I'm saying, I don't.
Give us
I
life.
think we'd die. I think we'd die fast without the air.
Who said? Who said it? What
We'll
they
live a
got to do
while
with
without
the
the sun. We
sun?
can live without the sun.
What they got to do with the sun?
I'm telling you, we
Why
can
you
live
got to take
without the
away
sun.
air just for? I'm saying no, we can't.
I mean, I think we can live without. So can we live without the moon?
Possibly, probably,
How you figure that? If we can,
possibly,
hold on.
possibly.
We can live without the moon, but we can't live without the sun.
The moon don't get everything light. The sun do. The plants, the trees, everything. What are you talking about?
That's true. But
What
all
do
I'm
the moon
asking,
do? What do the moon do?
I
How
don't know
long the
what the
moon
moon
been
do.
around?
The moon
You
gets light
believe
up the,
people
the
set on the
moon light up
moon?
the moon light up the night. But no,
No, that's a
I'm not
reflection
saying
from
the
the
sun we
sun.
don't need. I'm not saying we don't need the sun, but the sun in my this is my belief. The sun was created by the Most High. You see what I'm saying? So we need the sun, yeah. We need the air. We need air. We need the trees. The
Okay.
sun help the trees grow. We need all of it. We need everything that the Most High gave us. We need the sun. We need the grass. We need dirt. We need everything that He gave us.
Exactly. So why you think Jesus' birthday the same day as when the sun comes back on the 25th in the book?
Oh,
Do
what? Who
Jesus
believe
die?
that? Who believe
Do
that?
Jesus exactly? That's what I'm saying. This is what's in the books and y'all practicing
It
it.
ain't in the
This
book when
and
his
that.
birthday. It's not in the book when his
How
birthday.
many
It's not.
disciples? No, but y'all practice that. It's a
I
reason
don't.
why.
We
It's
don't.
a
No, we
reason.
don't.
But I want you to understand it's a reason why they made his birthday the 25th. It's because they talking about the sons. The reason why you say
I
amen.
believe you. I believe. I don't
Amen.
practice that. I don't. I don't.
It's
I
so
don't go to.
many
I don't
sun
go to
gods.
church. I don't
It's
go to
so
church.
many reasons why all the sun gods got the same exact story as Jesus Christ.
And
They
you know.
all
And you know. And
born
you
to a
know.
virgin. It's the
We,
reason why the sun can reflect on water and a man.
the
You ever
holy
seen a
day
man
is
walk on
Saturday. The
water?
holy day not even Sunday. That's the white
Saturn.
Christianity. Yeah.
But
The holy day
that's
is
why they
Saturday.
twist it because they know it's sun worship. Jesus is
They
sun worship.
changed it. The Pope changed it to Sunday. You found out the history when the Pope changes to Sunday. That the Pope changed that shit to Sunday. That's that
Nah,
Christianity.
it
I'm
was
telling you.
13 months too,
No,
brother.
brother.
Come on, it was 13 months. It was
Saturday is
13
when.
months too.
Listen,
They done
Saturday is
put
when the
so much stuff
Israelites
up, man.
worship. Worship the Most High on Saturday. It's not Sunday. It's on a Saturday. It's a Sabbath. It's on a Saturday, not Sunday.
So they
Yeah,
make
that's
it
the
right.
Christianity. No, I'm just telling you. You had the whole little thing. Hold listen.
No,
You had the
I'm
whole little thing
saying
about. No,
Sunday
I'm talking
is
about the
the
thing
reason
you
why
showed us.
Jesus walking with 12 disciples. How you don't understand 12 zodiacs, 12 disciples? How you don't see the similarities? Like how you don't see that? And you a zodiac man,
I
like
mean,
you believe in the zodiacs, and this whole time you don't
so
believe in the zodiac. That
them
don't make
similar.
Hey,
sense.
yo, peace
It's
and
similarities
blessings.
in a lot of things. It's similarities in a lot of things, man. It's
I'm
similarities in
saying,
a
did
lot
All
of
you
right,
things.
ever
hey,
That
see
don't
peace
the
mean
and
it's.
man?
That don't
blessings,
mean it's.
Did you
y'all.
That
ever
don't
see the
mean that's
man
what it
walk on
is,
water?
man.
Did you ever see a man walk on water?
No.
But you'll believe. But did you ever see the sun reflect off water? But you don't believe
I'm
that.
saying something for some reflect on
That
water.
don't make
Hey, look,
sense to
yo,
me. Did,
I
did you
gotta
see?
run, fellas. I gotta
You gotta
run.
get out of
I ain't
here
see
anyway.
Moses. I ain't see Moses. Hold on. I ain't see
Hey,
Moses
get
part that water, but they could go right to the place where you can see
get.
it been parted. Hold on, listen to me. Listen for a minute.
Oh my
I ain't,
goodness, that's
they,
vicious.
Wow.
That's
huh?
vicious. They got you.
They
You
could go
gone
right to that. They
crazy.
could go right to where Moses part of the
Oh my
part of the
goodness.
what's name for real.
You
This true story.
That's a
They
whole
can show
nother
you.
conversation.
that's
That's a whole
Yeah,
that's
nother
crazy.
conversation.
That's crazy.
It's what you
it happened
believe.
for real. It happened for real, bro.
That's
And they can
crazy
show
It's,
work.
what Noah. And
it's,
hold on. And they can show you what Noah built the ark at.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, real true
That's
story.
crazy. So where's
All
the
right, go
ark?
ahead. Go ahead.
Show me where's that now. They show
man,
you he
please,
built it,
Go
but
to
they
man,
don't
YouTube.
know.
please,
It'll show you. Go to YouTube. It'll
They
show
don't
you. Go
know
to
where
YouTube.
they don't know where he
man.
parked it.
Go to YouTube. It'll show you. Go to YouTube. Type it up.
On
Show me. Type it. Show
YouTube,
me what
man.
Moses
Come
built
on.
a part of the sea. Pull it up
Hey,
and
chop
show me
up.
what Noah built the ark at.
I gotta
Type in
run,
both of
y'all.
them.
And next they gonna say this was Jesus walked on water. This
Nah,
when he turned water
they ain't
into
do that yet.
Man,
wine.
They
This
ain't do
when he
that.
had
He
this.
did
This
turn
when
water
he
into
had his
wine.
last supper. But this
Hold
when
on,
he did
hold
it
on,
at.
hold
This
on,
the
hold on, hold on.
location.
So you don't
This
think?
the
Oh, nah, you
exact
don't believe that. You don't believe
location.
that.
This the
No, you don't
exact.
believe that.
It's symbolic to something else. That's cannibalism anyway. They drinking the blood and eating the baddie. Like it's
Water
so
into
wicked.
wine, camalism. How you figure that?
No, I'm saying the eating the baddie of Christ and drinking his
Oh
blood
no,
is
that's Christianity. That's
similar.
Christianity. That's Christianity again. I don't fool with none of that.
Use
I
a
don't fool with none of that.
Christian. It's a book, holy book.
No,
The
man, no,
same
man.
book. What
I be sending you. Listen, I be
you
sending you
can't
stuff,
pick and
man. Go.
choose what you want to
Nah, I'm
believe
not.
in
Nah,
out the
that ain't the
book.
same
You gotta
thing.
believe in the whole book.
Nah, brother, nah, brother. I do believe out the book, but what you talk about is you talk about the NIV book. I'm talking about King James version. We don't. Nah.
Why is there so many versions? How many different
I
versions
mean,
of God
it's
you believe
a
in?
slave Bible. We know, it's a slave
That's what
Bible,
I'm saying. That
but
should tell people
but
everything.
but
We
the real
prisoners
version
of
is the King
war.
James version. That's the real version. I'm
So
trying to tell you,
before
Hey,
we
man.
yo,
became
peace and
slaves,
blessings,
That's
we
man.
the
think
real
we had
version.
Man, look, man, you see the
uh
light. You see the light. You see the light, man. Come on. You see the light. Come
Yeah,
on,
so
man.
you,
Yeah, you see the
you,
light.
you don't get nobody a point across. But look, check this out. I was
yeah,
I was crying the
I
whole
got
time letting
y'all.
him go. I was
Y'all was a
crying the
good
whole
show.
time letting him go. All right, look, check this out. Check this out.
Oh shit.
We got to understand one thing, brother. Sultan, hey, I love you. I love you on the show because your indifference makes the show. It really does. But in the
And guess
same
what?
token,
And yours do too.
watch this. But on the same
No.
note, bro, on the same note, we got to be able to, we got to give the other person their time to talk. You can't always take the floor, bro.
Man,
But
man,
that's
everybody
okay.
was talking back and forth.
Yeah,
What you talking
I
about?
didn't even finish. Then you just talked for 45 minutes.
Man,
I ain't
you got
saying
the
nothing.
microphone to talk. We ain't got the microphone to be trying to tell you nothing. You got the microphone to talk. I don't want to hear you talk. Listen, slow down, talk. Stop for a second. I
See what
don't
I'm
want you
saying?
to grab the
Nah,
microphone and start telling me shit.
bro.
Grab the microphone and say what you need to say, brother. Don't grab the
Nah, bro,
microphone and start talking about me and
no.
Molly wasn't complaining. Me and Molly was going back and forth. So if you got the microphone, it's for you to talk about what you want to talk about, brother. We ain't crying over here. We not
Nah,
crying over here.
hey, bro, I understand your incitement and all, bro. I really do. I love it. I love it. Now, the bottom line, what I want to get to the audience, okay? And I have to reiterate this because this is a talk show. You know, I don't want no one to be offended by anything that we talk about. You know, this is for educational purpose only. You know, for us to grow as a community. You know, so I want to say that because I sit back, let y'all go, and it's okay. You know, sometimes you gotta let people get out what they need to get out. But Marty, I sent something to you. Did you get it?
What did you send it on Facebook?
I sent it on. Oh, did I send it on? Yeah, I sent it on Facebook.
Let me see.
And this going and I put this up there because acquired minds. People going to know this. Some people ain't going to know this. Some people who don't know this. It's going to make sense to them because one thing stands by itself is truth. It don't need no support. Truth don't need no support. So that's why I don't do a lot of arguing. When people go for it, I already know. I don't believe I know. I was on a deathbed. I know how God touched me. See, I was on a deathbed. And when I was on that deathbed, I said, God, let your work be done. If it's time for me to go, take me. Take me. The
I'd have been
voice
on
I
that
heard,
a few more
the
days.
voice I heard was no. Took my whole essence to like a mountain. I seen them. It was a silhouette, but not identification. But I knew I was in a place. It was in the mountains. That's why I always say I understand the mountaintop, the mountain Luther King was talking about. But sometimes we can get downloads, but if we don't study our downloads, we can be going in the wrong direction. So every time I have dreams or visions, I tell somebody, someone is trustworthy, and when it manifests itself, then I say, remember that dream? It came back because I meditate on a dream. Because people don't realize when you're in a dream state, you're in another realm. That's why there's no such thing as death. We three-dimensional beings. It's actually three of us. I saw myself. I in the dream. It was me. It shocked me. It scared me. But in the same token, I had to see that so I can understand the knowledge that God has given me in these downloads. I done studied Quran, Bible, all these books I told you. So my downloads come from the source. It don't come from a book. Don't come in. The book is just a foundation, a guide, just to prick your heart to where you want to go, to the next stage. But books are written by man. And I ask everybody, before a book was created, how did we connect with God? Something we never would read. Our connection comes from our intellect, no. It comes from the spirit that is already connected to God. So that's why it's a download.
So
Because
everybody got that.
you was a spirit before you was a physical being.
So
That's what
everybody
it
got that.
means. That's what it means by we are the image of God. That spirit, not a physical attribute, but the spirit. Okay? This what I'm about to show y'all right now is the question to all different races and all different things.
That's Billy Carson. Oh man.
I had to pull it out on.
Billy Carson.
When you look at the Anunnaki and you discover that they were multiracial people, they all look different. The crew that Thoth took to Chem with them, they were all different looking people. Even one person had married a woman from another planet, according to these texts, not according to me. When he said, go around the planet and duplicate what we did here.
Yeah.
So now I go, you and I were already in Africa, right? You go to Europe, you go over to Mesoamerica, and you are ruling over people. Now, what does a farmer do right now if they have cows? They brand the cow. So in case my cow wanders off, that's Farmer Jim's cow. We got to get it back to him.
So everybody made their people look like them.
That's
so
right.
They knew these are our property.
Let us make man in our image.
Whoa.
I believe my hypothesis is that we are genetically branded people for the people that we were ruled over by.
Whoa. So what color do we all start as?
No one knows. When you talk about these Anunnaki texts,
no one knows.
Describes them. There's only one reference in the Sumerian tablets that references the people that took the brunt of the bomb that got dropped in ancient times, and they call them the black-faced people. And it said that the evil wind took them over, and their hair fell out, and their nails fell off, and their eyes were bleeding. It's like radiation sickness. That's the only reference we actually have of the way anybody really look, other than the hair. They talk about hair in the Epic of Gilgamesh. They talk about locks. But does that mean locks like you just have long hair, or does it mean dreadlocks? We don't really know. When you look at the Anunnaki,
no one knows.
you discover
Why
that
would he say that? Pause it.
Whoa, man. What is wrong with y'all?
Pause it. Listen, now they knocked off a lot of them noses off them.
Stop it right there. Stop it right there.
Hakeem, man, I'm not here to be debate. Hakeem. I'm not here to debate you, Hakeem. I'm talking. Why you interrupted me? Why you, Hakeem? Why you interrupted me? What are you talking about?
I'm up there. You talking about stop it?
It was finished. That was it.
That was it.
Yeah, it was about to stop.
It wasn't it.
Oh, let me see. Shit.
You talking about stop it? We can be letting the show go on. Come on, man.
Yeah, getting into it.
My hypothesis is that we are genetically branded people for the people that we were ruled over by.
Whoa. So what color do we all start as?
No one knows. When you talk about these Anunnaki texts and describes them, there's only one reference in the Sumerian tablets that references the people that took the brunt of a bomb that got dropped in ancient times, and they call them the black-faced people. And it said that the evil wind took them over, and their hair fell out, and their nails fell off, and their eyes were bleeding. It's like radiation sickness. That's the only reference we actually have of the way anybody really look, other than the hair. They talk about hair in the Epic of Gilgamesh. They talk about locks, but does that mean locks like you just have long hair, or does it mean dreadlocks? We don't really know. When you look at the Anunnaki,
all right, cool. Yeah, he mad now.
He got his feelings and gone, man. It's an iffy topic for some people, man. It was over though. I wasn't able to go and say, but he was basically about to respond to probably something about why he said, he ain't know, something like that. Like about
he threw me off when he started talking. We live and you ain't even letting it go. I keep trying to remind him we dealing with other people on the set. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So look, another great day on Wake Up Tuesday, and this is what it's about. It's a hot topic. We got to be able to listen to everybody. We got to be able to, get people to be able to respond so the knowledge can grow. When the seed is planted, let it grow.
You share the clip. Why you want us to see it? That's what I thought he was gonna get to.
Yeah. But I was trying to, get the point across. I've been letting y'all talk and everything, but in the same token, it's some information I want to get out there, Yeah. And we gotta respect how it goes, Even Whitfield said, man, look, man, when I serve the flight, man, you gotta let the panel get back on it. You know what I'm saying? So You know how I feeling so time you watching on the other thing. You know how I feeling, brother. But it's certain things we have to do. One thing about it, if you anything about God, everything is in order and decency. That's one thing God is. Order and decency. So this is another night on a Wake Up Tuesday. I do apologize. It got too heated for anyone who couldn't stay and just like and share. We're gonna come with another topic for next week. And man, look, everybody, my motto, Lions Den for Life, DMV Talk for Life, $1 Million Moment for Life, Today's Pizza for Life, Shipping Containers for Life. And we all got to come together as one. And the first way, and the only way we can do that is conversate and able to allow other people to conversate, but we got to hear. If we don't hear, we'll never get it. You got to put ourselves in a position to hear. And based on that, stay focused and win. Peace and love.
Man, appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. We'll be back, next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Win the football joint tomorrow. So we're going to be on there giving our predictions for this week. Thank my boy Malik tapping in, my boy KC, Kenneth Clark. I don't know who that was, but I gotta go back to her name. But
Yeah,
subscribe.
Abigail. Who was that?
I'm about to go
Did it
pull her.
say Abigail or something?
Her name's Sub Deep or something. Sub Deep
Yeah,
singing.
Sub D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be somebody I know.
Oh yeah, what up, Diggy Head Ass? And we just had a good one, brother, man. Yeah, Diggy Head Ass, good guy right there, man. He white, you know. I consider Dame as a friend. As we was talking about, we gotta lead with love. It ain't no color over here. You know, and that's what I was, just trying to get across, man. We gotta get past those barriers. That's the only way we can grow. Everybody wanna
Yeah.
get in and we need this, we need that. Still sound like separation to me. Like, nah, we need to wake up at the bottom and understand these people working together at the top. They don't see color at the top. All they see is green. We
Yeah.
got to come together, building together, and making money better, for our kids that's coming up. But I like the video you shared. It sound good too, because he was saying, like I said, in our image. That's the part
Right.
that in my eyes up to things like why I keep saying our image, like it's multiple gods, and from the tablets and stuff that he was reading, he basically saying that it was plenty of gods out here, and they was making different human beings in their image, and they knew who was who because based on your look. So if you looked at
Exactly.
like me, they knew what God created you. Or you one of Marley's. If they looked at white or something, they was all together. But it's like, oh, you wanted Dames or something. It's like when you see a kid, like a little black kid, that probably got to be King Child. I get it,
But they,
from what he was saying.
right. And they dealt in unison. They had their own group. It wasn't about a color.
Yeah, yeah. It
And
seemed like they worked
that's
together.
ancient text though. That's ancient text.
Yeah. It's still, man, it's tough, man. It's tough because a lot of this stuff is still man written, and that's why I wanted to share. I thought it'd be a good video for Tom because he inscribed me. He always talking about the zodiacs and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought once he see how the sun evolve around the 12 zodiacs yearly, it's every year. This where the story come from. Every part, every disciple. It depends on the counselor. That's why Jesus was betrayed and stabbed in the back. That's why he died and came back on the cross. That's why we celebrate the winter solstice. And they don't understand though. You can look into the sky and see exactly everything that he was showing. It ain't no if you want to believe. It's like this is proof. So it's like, okay, you shut down something you can see and you can actually verify that it's true, but something you can't see, you just saying, well, I believe in that though. It's like I ain't talking about belief. I'm just saying where the story possibly came from. And I can actually verify that dang, this is how the sun evolve around the earth every year. It don't change. This is how the moon revolve around. Girl cycles based off the moon. So it's just like
Exactly.
you gotta read a book to actually see a lot of these things. You can actually verify. Just go study the sky like our ancestors and the people before us was doing it. The pyramids, everything aligned under a certain constellation.
Yeah.
Depends on what it's all aligned based on the stars. So it's just like how they keep trying to say astronomy is this and that. When the first thing when they had to find Jesus, they had to follow the North Star. You know, it's just like why that's astronomy. How can you know to get from A to B without you had to follow the stars? So it's like I don't know. I'll be trying to just open certain things up to certain people and hopefully do some research on it. But he did start the show off with "You was right, Marley." Hey,
Exactly.
said such and such. I'm like, I know. I like he probably talked to some people and they was like, Shorty right. What he's saying is real, you know. I ain't just speaking just because I believe. I'm speaking on stuff that I researched. You know, that don't mean it's true. I'm just telling this is what I've been researching. What you think about this? Have you ever read this? Have you heard of this? You should look into it. That's it. I ain't trying to be
Well,
right or wrong or none of that, but
no, it's not about right and wrong. It's not about argument of anything. That's why I've been quiet the whole time. You notice I've been quiet.
yeah,
I'm going to my research. I'm going to my stash. You know what I'm saying? Start
yeah, ain't
putting up.
nothing
You
wrong with
know,
it.
don't take it from me. This all right. So when I brought that up, my response me would have been okay. I got to look into that. Let me see about what's happening with that. Send that
Yeah,
over to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to debate with nobody. I ain't gonna debate nobody. I know what
yeah,
I know. You know, everybody know what they know. But one thing we gotta understand too, that
good.
what we have lost in our community is level of order, level of respect, a level of what's the other one? The level of understanding. You know, we can't just say,
So I'm digging.
yeah, hate is taught, not born. Exactly. These things,
Exactly.
yeah, these things that we come along and gravitate to. I don't have no hate, and I can't. And Whitfield said it the best when he said, "Man, it was based on his ways, Esau ways." But see, when you have people don't understand when they have hatred or semi hatred in their body, they're gonna gravitate to anything that is hateful. Like Whitfield say, it's people to kill themselves just hating, hating, hating. That is the death of anybody if you hating. Because if you hating, you're gonna bring all the spirits of hate to you. Now you're gonna be operating out of a demonic state. Demonic means a human is not human, basically.
Mhm.
Uh, uh,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So now you got all these demonic things. So if you looking at hate, this and that, and you have it in your heart, that means your heart chakra is closed.
that's why we gotta do these skits. I might need my boy, white boy Dame, come get in one of these joints.
Okay.
My boy, white boy Gasol, you know him. That be the chef. I
Yeah, yeah,
got
yeah,
him and
yeah.
a couple other people. My wife friend's gonna do it for me though. But you know how people pray and they always ask God for change, and that's what it's mostly gonna be. And God gonna keep sending them somebody to help him get back where he need to be. But it's gonna be a white man, and he gonna keep turning him down. And then when he finally go, just the same story like God sent that boat out there. He gonna say, "Hey God, I asked you to help me. I prayed that I sent 3 good white men out there. Why you ain't? Oh, I don't like white people. I hate them.
Yeah.
You know. So it's gonna let people see in the video. God don't see color. You never know who he might send out here to partner up with you. You know, to make things
Right.
happen to fight evil. So yeah, people miss out on blessings because of that. And I think that's a lot on both sides. They do too. That's what
Yeah,
people
yeah.
seem to realize when I say, "Oh, I don't hate white people," or "I got love for everybody." They just assume that, "Oh, you must think they don't hate us." Like, no, it's some people I do, but it's a lot of them that love as well. I'm not talking about that, but for some reason, people just start making decisions for you. You know, like if I don't believe in the scripture as it is, I believe it's metaphors to other things like the journey. I'm an atheist. You know, I don't believe in air. You know, it's like what are we talking about? Don't just start saying I don't believe in stuff because I'm telling you one thing, but I think that's something we do as people, you know. You can say one thing, you know, like why well y'all don't say it when such and such do it. Like that don't make it right. You know,
Like,
people out
like, like, like one of my man Sam Whitfield, no, he got something he say profound. He says, "It's not how you feel; it's how you deal."
man, so
You
tongue
live
deaf,
with it.
man. He must ain't gonna pop back in, huh? He done for the night for
Yeah,
real.
he got in his feelings.
Hold on. Who you talking to?
Not
You
you.
talking to me? You
No,
wasn't
I
talking to me. You talking to nephew, right?
was.
You talking about nephew? He ain't popping in. No, I'm here.
Yeah, yeah,
Anytime
yeah,
it's good
yeah.
now.
He was talking to him.
Wait, I was trying to see he gonna pop back in. He must be really
Oh, you wasn't talking about me. All right, I pop back out. But I'm
yeah.
here, yo. I'm
Yeah,
from
we about to
Baltimore.
get off. You can
Sure.
leave him with something before we get out of here. You can leave him with something.
Oh,
Leave him with him.
only thing I'm going to do is leave you with this. Believe in yourself. Real talk. All right,
Uh,
don't worry about Dickie. Don't worry about Dickie. Just go and you can block him. All right. We all high vibrations.
exactly.
Everything that we talking about is strictly how to build communities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If a white boy come through, I ain't gonna turn him away. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, we got a lot of young brothers and sisters that's hurting that need our support. But in order to be able to give support, you gotta first, him and that, know who you are. You gotta know your fruits. Block dick. And yo, for real, yo, you gotta know who you are. And that you are chosen for a time like this. You gotta know. In order you get to God, whatever you want to call him, you gotta know yourself first. Know your fruits. Are they good or bad? Galatians 5. That's the word. You shall know them by their what?
Fruit,
Works.
fruit.
By their
Fruits.
fruit.
By their fruits. Work
Mhm.
come later.
Yeah, by their fruits and the work of their labor.
And the works of their labor. Stay focused. Stay
Yeah, stay
focused.
focused, man.
Believe in yourself and know that you are a higher being. Not just
There it
black
is.
people, white people too. They got their own self-consciousness that they gotta know. Hey Dickie, stop playing with me, yo. Yo, 410-970-3031. My number in the chat. Yo, stay focused. We got greatness. We can build developments. We can train people. We
Yeah.
can help people. And we can leave a legacy. The scripture says a good man leaves a what?
You say that
Mm-hmm.
again?
A good man
Uh-huh.
leaves a what?
Good
But
foundation. Good thing.
Legacy.
there it is.
A good man. Whatever your legacy is, or your like I call it, destiny. Hey yo, is that the white boxer? Chop. Hey yo, is that
Oh,
the white boxer?
no, that's not him, man.
You sure? Is that the white boxer?
No, man.
Yeah, that's a famous comedian, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man. Good dude, good dude.
Yeah, yo. Okay. Peace and
Yeah,
blessings, boss. I'm only speaking life on here. Honest, I am. Whoever
yeah.
God you pray to, whatever you do what you do. I'm good. I know
Where you
where I am, but my goal is to bless our communities, regardless of the race, color. Is bless our communities. I'm out, yo.
we all out, man. Appreciate it, man. Pop back
Hey,
Yeah.
in
Dickie,
with
call
man.
me, yo. Dickie, call me, yo,
Call him, Dickie.
before I find you.
uh,
Uh